person who you'd want to party with. She's actually a weirdo that's kind of awkward, that is really just in this to be selfish and is trying to script this entire thing to try to get clout and attention, really mostly off her looks, by being the girl that's relatable. So her ex-best friend, Baby Storm, exposed that. And if nothing came from that, I think that Nicki Minaj was like, you know what, I'm good off Ice Spice. Remember, Nicki and Ice were like really close, right? Nicki fell back from that situation, even I believe unfollowing Ice Spice, but I could be wrong about that. And what that really led up to is that, okay, who is Ice Spice? We've been asking that for a while. Again, Ice Spice hasn't shown us that her records are anything of her. Like, here's the thing why I think that Cardi B should drop a record before. She's going to reconcile with Offset. But if she dropped a record complaining about Offset cheating, Offset being a bad husband, being a bad father, it would go up. The thing about Cardi B is that her music is usually centered around what she is and what her personality is. We know she's married. We know she's been with Offset. We know Offset cheated. We know. So if she makes music around those themes that we know about her, even if it's not as hot, it's real. The thing with Ice Spice, nobody knows who she is. So now we get to this point. Her best friend exposed her. She didn't really address it too much, but she stepped away from her. And then she kind of adopted. And here's the thing, too, with Ice Spice that Ice Spice has to realize. Ice Spice is a girl who, you know, the industry loves because she's gender ambiguous. If you look at this picture right here, she doesn't look white, but she definitely doesn't look black. Now, she kind of looks Spanish, but she kind of look like, she kind of could be like some mixed race mulatto type, you know, and her mannerisms, and here's the thing about being ambiguous in this culture, is that when people look at you as an artist that you could pass for maybe white, Italian, maybe you're from Paris, maybe you're motherfucking Dominican, you get all the great things that come with it and you don't get the bad. For example, you could say nigga, right? But nobody cares that maybe phenotypically you don't identify with niggas. You get to appeal to the bilingual Hispanic crowd, even though maybe phenotypically or ethnically you're not Hispanic at all. You get to tap in with the people who are African. Like, allegedly there's a part of her that says she's Nigerian, even though what people who are natively Nigerian, what they would talk about in their experience in the world, you would never face based on your look, the wigs that you wear, and how you present yourself. So you get to get the cheat code. That's what Ice Spice has gotten. Now, here's the thing. Ice Spice, her personality, and I really blame the label, they have not allowed her to address these things. Like, all these labels trying to coddle these artists, and this goes for Tyler as well. Tyler, you from South Africa, shorty. You're going to have to address what you think about race, diversity, ethnically, and also about colorism compared to what people in America think. Your label can't shield you. They tried to with the Charlemagne thing. People are going to look through that because it's only so long people could digest your music without getting into the person. These days, people are big into 99.9% of these artists aren't making great enough music where people don't care about their personality. But like this, Kanye has. Yeah. If somebody told you that Kanye hates a specific group, you're going to be like, I don't agree with that, but it's Kanye. His music is that good. None of y'all are Kanye. None of y'all music is so good, people will ignore the lack of personality, the personality defects, or anything else. So now people are used to, or it's become mundane, the Ice Spice treatment in terms of music, and they're now trying to figure out who she is. What has she done? Let's be very clear. Ice Spice is a girl who, her music is rooted in black culture, but she could be seen and misconstrued as maybe Caucasian, maybe Hispanic. Again, culturally and ethnically, phenotypically ambiguous. Here's one thing that every woman and every person who is that always do in hip hop to cement themselves. They always link with usually a dark skin, doesn't matter male or female, person of color. Why? It shows that I'm within the culture. So her ex-best friend, Baby Storm, said, peace out. Exposed her. The next friend she kind of seemingly latched to was a woman named Clea Trapper. Now, this was a woman who you'll hear in what I'm going to play of her. She didn't think she was that close with Ice Spice, but what needed to be put out there, Ice Spice embraced her. Hey girl, let's go to the front seat, the courtside seat of this game, that they could see that, hey, I'm with you, a dark-skinned woman of color, to validate my blackness, my ethnicity, all of these things that culturally needs to keep me rooted. And by the way, I don't give a fuck about, the cultural ambiguity shit. Without that cultural hook, none of that matters. Because if we think she's a white girl or she's someone that's not of culture, everything that she does falls thin. Okay? Anyway. Clea Trapper, okay? I believe this is a young woman here. She's now came out and she's speaking out as well. So not only did her first best friend, Baby Storm, speak out, Clea Trapper is speaking out about why she's no longer friends with Ice Spice. This is going to take a while, chat, but we're going to analyze it all. This is Clea Trapper speaking about Ice Spice.
It's your girl Cleo. So y'all know me. I've always been vocal about everything, about literally everything. Nobody can shut me up. Nobody can silence me. Like, was you silenced or was you silenced? Okay, and nobody's gonna do that to me. This video isn't to bash anyone. This is for me to speak on my experience and what I went through. And I want my fans to learn from this.
I'm going to put it at speed 1.5. This is really long. And I'm going to try to skip the parts that we don't need to see, or 1.25.
My followers, my supporters, my future fans, followers, supporters, you don't even have to like me. I want y'all to literally take this.
By the way, also, randomly, this nigga Whack. This nigga Whack is sending me pictures of AJ's Instagram. I guess he found AJ's Instagram. And he's like, yo, bro. Whack is mad at me because he's like, yo, it's no way you had me beefing with this little boy. Look at this guy. He sent me all type of pictures. Oh, man.
Situation that I'm about to break down to y'all. And be inspired by it. And understand.
Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second as well. I'm going to grab a little bit of food because I ain't eat it. And just listen to this.
Or make you feel like shit because they gave you an opportunity. It does not matter. It does not give a door, an open way for somebody to try to humiliate you or try to make you feel less than. And I feel as though being such a confident black woman, I'm sorry. I'm ashy as fuck as a black woman. I didn't even want to start tearing, okay? Anyways, as a black woman, a confident one who knows exactly who she is and exactly what she wants in this world, people are so intimidated by it. And it's either you're intimidated and scared of it or you love it and you just love it. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, I was around somebody who was clearly intimidated by me, and just who I am as a person. And at first it might have been something that they liked, but as you can see, I only go up, and I could be seen as a threat to somebody who clearly isn't confident. I can fall out with a friend over miscommunications, misunderstandings. That's okay. You know, we can work it out. Honestly, it's not something that is like has to end everything. You know what I'm saying? But you actually have one time to show me that you are jealous, intimidated, untrustworthy, fake, disloyal, ingenuine, manipulative, and calculated. And I promise you that will be the last time you ever play with me. Now I will break down how it ended. And for a lot of people that don't know, me and Ice did not grow up together. That is not my childhood friend. I met her 2 years ago. Before she blew up, I was very supportive of her. Before she even blew up, I was somebody that genuinely liked her. I was like, this girl is so cute. I seen her video on my Explore. She didn't even drop her viral song yet. And I was so supportive of her. Now, anyways, I'm just going to tell the story because you guys deserve to know. You guys deserve to know why we are not friends anymore because a lot of y'all loved us being together. You guys do deserve to know why we're not friends. Y'all do deserve to know who y'all are so obsessed with. Y'all love her so much. Y'all deserve to know who that girl is as an actual human being. As an actual human being. Fuck looks. Fuck looks. Fuck all of that. As a human being, at your soul. Y'all deserve to know. So the ending of July, I get a call from Ice very early in the morning. Cleo, come on tour with me. I miss you. Come. And I'm just like, girl, I'm not about to come on tour with you and watch you perform all month. Like, I got a nigga. I got stuff that I could be doing. I could be getting money. I have opportunities in New York. I have brand deals. I have things that I need to focus on. So for me to travel all over the United States with you to watch you perform kind of crazy. She's like, no, I want you to perform. And I gagged. You want me to perform? She ain't never, ever, ever, ever brought me out on stage. I was like, oh, wait, okay, like, I guess this girl, in my head, this is what I'm thinking. I'm like, I guess she's really trying to make up for that fake shit that got exposed, like, a month ago. Like, she's really trying to, like, you know, be an actual friend because that shit was weird as fuck. And I checked her about that shit, and even for her to apologize was like pulling teeth. Like, girl, you got caught calling your friend jealous for no fucking reason. And her excuse was that I didn't speak up when I was asked if she was Nigerian. Like, girl, I met you a month before that video. I didn't even know you was Nigerian. So that was kind of weird to me too, that she was upset at me for not knowing if she was Nigerian. And she said that you could have at least said I was black. Like, girl, I didn't even know you. Am I your PR? Am I supposed to be clearing up every time somebody's asking about you being black or Nigerian? Like, that's not my role. And I don't even know you. So I was so confused. Anyways, we moved past. Anyways, after that situation that had happened with her ex-best friend exposing her for calling like just about everybody jealous, that was kind of like sick too, because why do you think everybody's jealous of you? She literally tried to link me being jealous of her with that interview of me not knowing if she was Nigerian. And I'm just like, girl, are you crazy? And she never said that she felt the way. And it was just like, I didn't even know that she was mad at me. She's just in messages talking about me. So she tells me like, I think everybody's jealous of me. Don't take offense to it. I say that about everybody. I say that everybody's jealous of me. I didn't say that about my mom. Like, that's kind of sick. But okay. Like, okay. Fast forward though, I started thinking that a lot of the things that Ice was doing was calculated. Like, even the thing after her best friend exposing her, it was like, oh, like, let's go to the basketball game. Come with me to this basketball game. I'm thinking like, oh, she just wants me to come with her to a basketball game. Like, maybe.
Ooh, sorry. Sorry, Chad. By the way, newsflash. A rapper buying courtside tickets or what most rappers do to make to get attention, yeah, that's real. This is the part I'm gonna be honest with you. I think she doesn't know the industry. Bro, Ice Spice doesn't know the industry. Ice Spice, I'm gonna be honest with you, I like her. She's controlled. Niggas are pulling PR moves based on what they see. Oh, your best friend exposed you. How do you come back from that? Well, get a new best friend. Maybe the friend that the other friend try to throw into the mix, and you show her love, but show her love by popping out to certain places. Yeah, this is all controlled. I don't think this is Ice Spice. I think it's a label.
Maybe she's trying to make it up. I don't know why I kept thinking like she was trying to make it up for being like caught being fake. But it was just like, even the basketball game, it was like one day later, she's like dropping a song. It's like every time she's like inviting me out, because we never chilled on some like chill shit, bro. Like it was never like just some chill. It was always like in the blogs the next day and the song is dropping too. So it was like, what? This girl kind of uses me for her rollouts. So I'm just like, okay. When the tour thing came out, I'm like, oh, she's actually trying to like give me something now. Like, okay, okay. She's trying to make it up. She's trying to work.
Women, this is not a man conversation, so I know I'm giving advice to women. She's gonna say this later. And she keeps saying friend, 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 friend. Do I think Ice Spice used her a bit? Yes. But women, if you've never seen another girl without their makeup, you're not friends with her. That should be kind of self-explanatory. That means you've seen a done-up version of them that they're putting on for the world and for strangers. If you've never seen them without makeup, you're probably not their friends. I don't even know why I need to say that, but you're going to hear her say later, oh, I never chilled with her one time when she wasn't like fully had on makeup. That's odd.
Word, she's trying to be an actual good friend. I made a flyer announcing that I was going to be coming on tour with her. It did not even get reposted. It didn't even get a comment or a like, and she was tagged in it. The bill, it didn't even have my name on it. Like, just about nobody knew I was coming on tour. It was like a special guest. Like, she didn't even like shine any sort of like her own light on me. It was like kind of like all me. Like, I want my fans to come out. Like, she didn't really try to like mesh me in with her actual fan base or try to like put her fan base onto me. Very calculated, you know? It was.
Ma'am, let me tell you the truth. Definitely calculated. Her label don't want you on the tour. The tour agreement she has can't accommodate you. But she knows, maybe her manager, and a couple of people from the label, to show you some love is going to be a good look for her. Here's the thing. You can't look a gift horse in his mouth. Who cares what her reason is for inviting you to the tour? You're not going to be performing in front of 2,000 people or 3,000 people for anyone. So, yes, she did it as a plot to try to get some good PR, but it also helps you. Don't look a gift horse in his mouth.
Just giving like, oh, let's let Cleo eat, but we gonna give her crumbs. Like, we gonna shine light on her, but let's dim it. You know what I'm saying? It just gave that so much. Online says the show starts at 8. It would even say 9 sometimes. And guess what time I was going on? At 7:30, 7:45. I was going on before the show starts. So that was kind of weird in itself.
No, it ain't. Shorty, I went to see Drake in 2016. Shout out to my boy Roy Woods. They had that nigga performing with not one light off in that goddamn arena, nigga. That's when Drake had the Apple deal, whatever little exclusive shit. They didn't even put up Roy Woods' name on the shit. All you saw was an Apple logo, nigga, like the bat signal. Bruv, nobody came here for you. We're not going to get entitled now. Okay? Yes, you're an opener. Nobody's buying tickets for you. When the lights come down, where they're going to bring out the real set, the pyrotechnics, all of the other shit, the light show, it's not for you. You get to do open mic in front of her paying customers. Hopefully you could convert maybe 10% of them.
I had no idea what to expect going on tour. I had no idea until I got on tour and started seeing certain things. And I'm just like, wait, why don't I have that? I didn't have a room. I was told I was going to be with her, but I didn't have a room. No room for me backstage at all. I was in her dressing room. I didn't have no writer. I was with her. And before I came on tour, I asked her what were the things that I was going to have to pay for, because this is so last minute. Like, you're only giving me one day to prepare. Like, it's July 30 something and we going on tour August 1st. Like, girl, like literally one day. So I'm just like, what do I have to pay for? Nothing. You're going to be with me. You're good. You're going to be with me. So I was like, okay, everything is handled. I'm just going to go. I'm going to make the best out of it. I'm going to make the absolute best out of it. I don't have no dances or nothing. I'm just going to go out there and do what I can do.
What the fuck? Oh, it's part 2.
So that's that. I'll tell y'all how the tour went now. Please keep in mind that before I went on tour, I had one day to prepare. One single day. Everything was a rush, but I'm looking at this like, okay, this is going to be good for me. And again, did not have any, I didn't know what to expect. This is my first tour. Like, I wasn't allowed to bring anybody. She said if I brought anybody, I was gonna have to pay for their hotel and transportation. I'm just like, girl, I didn't even have time to prepare for this. Like, I only got one day. Like, you feel me? Like, you, it's damn near like me putting everything, like putting my needs to the side to, like, to accomplish something. I have things to pay for myself as an independent artist. So of course I'm thinking like of ways to not come too much out of pocket for a tour that doesn't even have me on the bill. Like, I'm not even on the lineup, like, okay. Anyways, let's go into how the tour went. So, first couple of days was cute. We went to Philly, and this is when things go left now. Yeah, we're in a hotel room. We're not sure if we're gonna like bring our bags to the venue, because I guess like we were gonna come back to the hotel. But she told me, don't leave your bags at the venue. You might need some. Don't leave your bags at the hotel. You might need something in it. And I was like, okay, I'll bring it. Her security, who brings all her bags, she has like 10 bags, he brought my bag, brought the bags down, and now we're at the venue, and I do need something in the suitcase. Like, I had a wardrobe malfunction, like she said I probably would have. That's that, she cursed me, okay? Because now I do have a wardrobe malfunction. So I'm like, oh, how can I get the bag? She's like, tell the security to get it for you. I go to the security. I'm like, can you get my bag out the trunk? Because I have no idea where the trunk is, where the car went. We just came into the venue, like, we artists, we working, whatever. He goes, he gets the bag, brings it upstairs. I change, end of the show. I put my bag next to her 10 bags and the big black dresser. And yeah, I'm thinking everything is going to be moved like back into the truck and we could, leave, go back to the hotel. I turned around and my bag is still there. My bag was still there. All her bags was gone. I'm just like, why would somebody just leave my bag? Like, I'm like, I asked the security, I'm like, can you take my bag? He said no. I was like, what the fuck? What's going on? He brought all her bags. Okay, I'm like, can I pay somebody to bring my bags down? Because I didn't want to bring the bags down. Why would I want to bring the bags down? I'm just a girl. So I'm asking around, nobody's word. So I'm like, all right, let me bring the bags. I'm tight though. I'm tight. Like, I'm not used to this stuff. Like, what the fuck? I'm just supposed to be performing. Need I remind you, I'm not even allowed to bring somebody on tour with me. So I didn't really have anybody helping me. It was just me. But I feel like she could have simply said to the security, like, take Cleo's bag. Don't forget Cleo's bag. But I got a sense that she just wanted me to struggle. And that's kind of fucked up as, like, a friend. Like, so I carry the bags. I take one duffel bag. I'm walking down. It's pouring outside. I put it in the car. The fans are screaming, Cleo, can we get a picture? Cleo, can we get a picture? As I'm struggling with a bag. And it's, like, very embarrassing. It's, like, very embarrassing. Like, never do fans want to take a picture with me while I'm, like, carrying big-ass bags looking like that. I had to make a second trip for the suitcase. I made the second trip for the suitcase. Do it again. Raining outside. Dragging the suitcase. Fans in my face. It was so fucking humiliating. I was like, what the fuck? I get in the car. I'm tight. Like, I'm fake drenched and I'm tight. Like, and the car ride is silence. And I know she peeped why I was mad. It's like she just doesn't give a fuck. So we went to the hotel now. When we pull up to the hotel, she's like, oh, like, telling the security guy what bag she wants taken out the car because we was about to go to the hotel so she could take a shower. But it's like, I perform too. I want to take a shower too. So I'm just like, you the only one that's taking a shower. I'm going to take a shower too. She's like, oh, you got to tell him what bags to take out or he's not going to take it. And I'm just thinking to myself, didn't I just tell this guy to bring my bags to the car and he said no? So why would I think that he's going to take my bags out because I said so? It's like she just didn't want to speak for me at all. She just wanted to show that you're here alone, bitch. Like, I'm just like, wow. So I come out the car and I'm just telling the bellman because at least there's a bellman here and what bags to take out because I'm going to take a shower too. So we go upstairs and it's like after the show, it kind of gets like a rush vibes because we're trying to like hurry up and get back on the bus. So we're in the hotel room and I have this feeling in my chest. I don't know if anybody else who's a real ass bitch gets this feeling. And it's just a feeling and I'm just like, I have to say something because if I don't say something, I'm going to start moving like I don't like her. So I want to at least say how I feel, get her take on it instead of being angry and just letting it build up frustration in me. So she's in the shower and I'm like about to take my makeup off so that we can like, I'm not waiting for her to get out the shower to take my makeup off and it's just delaying us because we're trying to hurry up. So I went to the bathroom, I'm taking my makeup off and I'm like, yo, you asked me to like take my bag. I mean, not you asked me. I'm like, yo, you told me to take my bags with me to the venue. You said that was, it was smart for me to take my bags and the reason why. And you even told me to tell your security to bring the bags upstairs. So why would it be a problem for him to bring the bags back to the car? And she goes, that's my security. He works for me. If he feels like he's doing more work, he's gonna want to get paid more. So I'm like, how much does he want to get paid more? Because if I'm gonna be with her this whole tour, I will pay him more. I'll pay him more to carry my bags. I don't want to be carrying my bags. I don't. Like, y'all seen all the fans seeing me carry my bags? That was crazy to me. So I'm like, all right, we got to figure this out. So, like, how much you want to get paid more? He's like, he gets paid a flat rate. I'm like, is this girl serious? She said it like she had no idea what flat rate meant. If he gets paid a flat rate, that means that he'll move a house for you. He's getting paid to work for you. He got paid to work for you. He's moving anything you tell him to move. He's moving anything that you tell him to move. So I'm like, girl, I was carrying them bags out. Like, the fans was all in my face. She started making it seem like she understand, like, oh, yeah, that's crazy, da-da-da. But then she goes back to being weird, and she's just like, he can't leave my side. Like, he can't leave me. That's why. Like, girl, what you mean he can't leave you? So now I catch her again. She's just weird. I'm just like, what you mean he can't leave you? We was up there waiting for him to bring all your bags. He left you several times to bring your bags to the car. He left you a lot of times already. She's like, oh, why would I wait for him to bring your bags to the car? I'm like, the conversation was done after that. It was done. I said, okay, I know the type of girl that I'm dealing with. She's very selfish. Why would we just waited for him to bring your bags? What you mean, why would we wait for my bags now? Like, girl, what? I got out the bathroom. That was the end of it. I didn't bring up that situation no more. I charged it to the game. And charging something to the game is normally something you do regarding business. But I thought that this girl was my friend. So I'm like, why would I have to charge something to the game in this situation? Like, this is supposed to be my friend. But gradually I start seeing that she wasn't really my friend. And that was like the
Cleo, I'm going to keep saying this. Women usually have fake friendships. You're going to hear her say later, I'd never seen her without makeup. That's not your friend.
The beginning of it. Now, what I didn't know, which I later learned after bringing up everything I went through to her, I learned that this situation where I said something about my bags was the reason why I got mistreated the entire tour after that. And I had no idea that she was so tight at me for saying something. Because she's the type of person who doesn't like to be said. She doesn't want anything said to her. She feels too big. She feels too highly. She's on her high horse. Nobody can say nothing to her. But that's the type of person I wouldn't want as a friend. Like, I don't want a friend that I can't tell about themselves. Like, I can't tell you about yourself because you're famous. Like, that's sick. It doesn't matter how famous you are. We're still all human beings at the end of the day. And you still could get checked and you still could get told about yourself. Whatever, though. So, we went to the next places. Got back to New York. The New York show was like, I was so, like, indecisive if I wanted to continue the tour because of the bag situation. And I'm just like, oh, because I'm not going to have anybody. But me and my managers was working on getting somebody, like, some assistant. Anyways, so, of course, this story is long as fuck because it was 30 days of hell. So, yeah, the New York show, I was real indecisive about, like, continuing the tour. But I have this drive in me where I feel like God wouldn't put me in a situation that I cannot handle. And I felt like he put me in this situation. He gave me this situation, and if I couldn't handle it, he wouldn't have. So, any way that anybody is about to treat me, I will overcome it. I'm going to overcome everything. You are not going to trick me out of my spot.
Yo, Clea Trapper, I'm going to just tell you right now, man. That's why niggas don't sign female artists. Let me tell you this. This is a fact. The nigga who got 50 Cent a deal, the nigga who was mans and 50 was trying to bring some of his mans on tour. Bro, them niggas did not get rooms. They were sleeping on the ground. You know why? That tour was 50 Cent tour. Happens with everybody. Men got to learn how to you have an opportunity to get on stage in front of these people. I'm going to give Clea Trapper a real informed advice about the industry. Clea Trapper. Ice Spice is a pawn. She doesn't control her tour, nor does she make decisions. She's not Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj can say, I'm taking out 2 acts on tour. Because she has an entire tour that requires or could allow, based on the budget for what she's going to gross, that she could pay artists to come out. You know one thing, and by the way, I've watched this whole thing already, so I'm interjecting because I've seen the end of it. She ain't never say that Ice Spice paid her to perform. You know what that meant to me? Ice Spice was just extending her audience to you for you to get free promo. Except you wanted Ice Spice treatment. Oh, y'all get my bags. Y'all do this. Y'all do that. And this is the problem with only women would say this shit. Oh, but she was my friend. So I believe the friend angle. Yeah, you shouldn't treat your friend like shit. And then later she gonna tell me, oh, I never seen this girl without her having makeup and her having a glam team. Whoa, that's not your friend then. This is to women right here. Y'all shouldn't even call somebody, like, if y'all in y'all, let's say below 25, you know all your friends, any girl below 25 has seen their friends' titties, has been around a girl while a girl taking a shower, they doing some shit. Y'all have seen each other naked. She says she never seen Ice Spice without a full face of makeup. That sounds like some shit that a nigga would say. So here's the reality of what I'm hearing. You're not on Ice Spice's tour. Ice Spice doesn't have even the budget to really be booking openers. Do I think Ice Spice was trying to appeal and trying to do a play and like make you feel good and make the fans be like, oh, she's loyal by like appealing to you? Yeah. But that got nothing to do with nothing. What Clea Trapper is talking about, this is what I hate about female artists. There's niggas who gotta book their own. Yo, you know how many gangster rappers who I know fuck with other niggas? That be like, yo, bro, man, I know that nigga, he a felon. He usually have a gun with him. He can't come on a bus with us. But we gonna tell him, whatever city you show up to, you can perform. Nigga, we not gonna bring you on the bus, give you a hotel. Bro, you a hood nigga. Bro, you a nigga with mad beefs. You might be on our bus and niggas might shoot our bus up. You hear these female artists be acting like this shit's all gold. Shorty, you ain't book a tour. You ain't book a tour. You telling us, oh, you see, this is why I hate with these female artists, because they trying to confuse us. Oh, Ice Spice is my friend. She's not your friend. You're lying. She's not your friend. I don't care what. Ice Spice fake too. You're not friends. Why are you expecting so much things? You're a new artist. Nobody knows a Clea Trapper song. Gun to your head right now. Name a Clea Trapper. You can't name it. She's using that privilege. I'm telling you. Bro, some of your favorite artists. Nigga, Young Thug. Lil Baby. Before they became who they became. Them niggas was really like. Yo, didn't we hear the story about who told a story about 21 Savage? Nigga was like, oh, Meek ain't, oh no, it was Meek homie saying Meek ain't want him in the same car. Yeah, my nigga, like, bro, until you become who you become, nigga, there is no privilege in this. I want to hear nothing. There's no friendships with niggas. I don't know why these female rappers be talking about, oh, that's my friend.
You are not going to make me feel like I'm not supposed to be here. I am moving by the grace of God. And that's just that. I don't care. I don't care. And from
chat, I'm glad somebody said this. They call each other their friends though. Bro, are you fucking stupid or not? Women will meet a girl for 3 minutes and say, that's my bestie. That's my bestie. That's my bestie. That's sis. Women are always fake friends. Nicki and Ice was like queen and princess before one leak conversation. Bro, these women are not friends. We men, we know this shit. Men don't play fake friendships just to get along. Men that do that, we call a bitch. Women do that a lot. They meet a girl, they take 2 shots with. Now she's just like me, that's my girl.
that moment forward, I said, I'm not even going to speak on anything that makes me feel uncomfortable or makes me feel unwelcomed. But at the end of this, I'm going to...
Let me tell you this. This whole story, and by the way, I listened to the whole thing already. Bro, I felt so... I empathize with her. Except, here's the thing. Clea Trapper and whoever else. Friendships in business do not work. When you go on tour, you don't go on tour with your friend. 6ix9ine, my friend, I don't do no business with that nigga. Because business, you can never interject with business with a friendship. So I'm not going to keep it nice with her. No, nigga, the fuck is you talking about? That was your friend. Stop using friendships when convenient. You now mad at her because you're saying the friendship wasn't real. Nigga, what?
To say how I feel. I am going to say how I feel. Because right now in this moment, I feel like I'm on tour with somebody that don't even fuck with me for real. That's not even really my friend. The New York tour, her dressing room was kind of small. I never have a dressing room. You know what was kind of weird? That she said that I was going to be with her the whole time. Like, I was going to be with her. You're going to be with me. You're good. And when I would come inside the venue, her whole tour production team, they would act like they have no idea where I'm supposed to go. Like, did she not tell you guys that I'm supposed to be in her room?
No. Yo, let me tell you this. Y'all got to start. Like, I know, you see, these type of little TikTok shit work for y'all niggas. Man, I get millions out of this music industry. Because I know none of these niggas my friends. That's why I don't talk to them like that. This is why I could talk my shit. We not friends, nigga. We not friends. I'm not friends with these niggas. Y'all think I'm friends with Drake? I'm not friends with Drake. Drake need me right now and Drake the biggest. Nigga, we not friends. Nigga, I came in this shit because listen, any of that little boyish, oh my God, I want to, that shit dead it. I'm a big Drake fan, but we not friends. Yo, anybody who say that man, women alike, man, this is a business, man. You think, nigga, look what, nigga, man, niggas was bombing on Drake, ready to, nigga, if I had pressed the button saying, man, fuck Drake, just think about this. If I pressed the button saying, I don't mean to use Drake as an example, but it is what it is. If I pressed the button saying fuck Drake and was going with all this Kendrick shit, nigga, how shit would look. Nigga, I'm just a fan more than anything. Here's the thing. You think if Drake go have a show and me and him don't talk, I could just show up to the fucking venue and be like, well, I'm Drake.
Kind of small. I never have a dressing room.
You think I can show up like, well, I'm Drake friend. Hell no, bro. They're going to look on their itinerary and be like, nigga, we don't know you. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. You think I can catch feelings? No, nigga. We don't got no tickets for you. We don't got nothing for you. Nigga, this is a business. This is why I don't like when females start mixing all that shit together. This is a game. You either tax these niggas or use them to tax somebody else. Drake don't pay me. 6ix9ine never paid me. I tax everybody else. You know everybody want to get next to act now. Oh my God. Well, Drake and Kendrick mentioned you. I bet prices went up 5,500. What's up? 5,500%. What's up? Okay, no, okay, act. We got you. All right. That's how it works. I'm telling you how the game works. Y'all niggas think me and Drake not friends. I don't know if anybody thought we were. We're not friends. We communicate fan and somebody who I'm a fan of. Media member and somebody who respects me as media member. We're not friends. I'm not Chubbs. No. Y'all gotta know this shit. And you know what? You know it's funny because I know a lot of y'all be like, yo, oh yeah, Act's so stupid. Act's so stupid, but he got the most money out of any media nigga. Riddle me that. I'll let you think whatever. Oh yeah, Act's so stupid. Act's getting used by Drake. Yeah, Drake just used me to get like a cup of milk. I like that. But here's what I'm trying to tell Clea Trapper. There's no such thing as we're going to break budget. They plan out these tours. They're not going to be like, oh, this is her friend. Let's go 10,000 over budget each venue. And Ice Spice and the touring company and the booking agents and Live Nation are going to be okay with it because it's Ice Spice's friend. It don't work like that. Okay? Nobody give a fuck if you're a friend. Nobody cares. What she should have realized is that Ice Spice is fairly new. Ice Spice, play this. All that twerking shit, split your pussy lips, put these 2 fingers up, twerk, all that shit, doesn't matter. Ice Spice don't sell that much tickets. Nicki Minaj is selling out a 20,000 venue. Nicki Minaj got some power. Ice Spice is selling out 2,000 venues. She doesn't have that much power. Her label set that up. You know what she could do? Ice Spice could get you a few free tickets and could say, yo, I want this person to get on stage and I let 5 of their homies in. Ice Spice can't guarantee you a paycheck, can't guarantee you any type of amenities unless she's taken from what she got. That's what this girl don't know. Ice Spice is selling out 2,000 ticket venue. You think she's like, Ice Spice ain't no big dog? Ice Spice is flopped. I could see if Nicki Minaj invited you on a 30 city tour. She's performing in front of 20,000 people at every arena. Number one, you should say to her, hey, Nicki, you could throw me like $5,000? Nicki getting paid hundreds of thousands of dollars for her performance. Maybe she could throw you $5,000. That now you could really feel like you're on the. Ice Spice is performing in front of 2,000 people. Ice Spice is probably walking away with 40, no, actually a little bit more. Probably like 70, 80,000 a show. If you're not getting paid, bro, like you're just getting shown love. And here's my thing with someone like Clea Trapper. I don't know none of your music. You're supposed to go perform. You're supposed to foot the bill. You're not supposed to keep leaning on this friendship shit. I hate when these anybody does this. Stop leaning on friendship. You're signed to a label. Your label's supposed to pay for it. When you tell your label, oh, Ice Spice told me I could open up. Oh, word? All right. We're going to get this budget to fly you around, to travel you around, even if you're not on their bus. You don't even got to be on Ice Spice's bus. She's being nice to you. This is where I've seen the majority of internet people start looking at this shit thinking this shit is favors. This shit is business, bro. These artists ain't going to break bread with you. You got to go get it.
You know what was kind of weird? That she said that I was going to be with her the whole time. Like, I was going to be with her. You're going to be with me. You're good. And when I would come inside the venue, her whole tour production team, they would act like they have no idea where I'm supposed to go. Like, did she not tell you guys that I'm supposed to be in her room? They're just like, oh, we don't have a room for you, but here, they'll give me like a bathroom. The bathroom that everybody's using. They'll give me the bathroom and say, well, you can give me like a bathroom. The bathroom that everybody's using. They'll give me the bathroom and say, well, you can get dressed inside this bathroom right here. And I'm just like, I'm supposed to be in her room though. Like, I'm confused. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
baby girl, let me tell you this. So Live Nation or whoever the tour manager is gets told explicitly, no one goes in Ice Spice room but Ice Spice. Ice Spice probably thinks, and also it's Ice Spice's fault a little bit too, because she probably thinks that you know the game, even though she don't know the game. It's not personal. This is business.
It was just confusing.
Okay.
So they would like show me bathrooms and little corners that I can get ready in, and I'm just like,
yes, that's where you get ready in. Bathrooms and little corners. I'm sorry.
Like, what? But need I remind you, every time there was a special guest or somebody that Ice wanted to bring out, they was always accommodated.
Yes, that's how it works. If Ice Spice is bringing out Lotto, there's a lot of communication. Lotto, who's already a touring artist, is telling the team, I need A, B, C, and D. It's like she's mad that she's not relevant. And I'm not trying to like because actually I empathize with her so much. I ain't even gonna lie to you. But I hate when people that don't know the industry take it off business and try to make it personally. I'm agreeing. Ice Spice is a puppet. Don't got no personality. Half the reason why she keep looking clownish is because we don't know who she is. But I cannot bail out other people when they talk about things that are business and try to say, oh, no, she's not a good friend. Ain't nothing about this friendship.
Somehow they was always able to find a room, and they always had a room for themselves. I never had a room. And I was okay with that because I already came on tour knowing that I was going to be with her. But it annoyed me when they would act like they had no idea where I was supposed to be at. That was confusing to me.
Let me tell you this. When 50 brought out, she thinks she's somebody. 50 went on tour, brought out a bunch of niggas from Queens. There was like 20 of them that thought they were artists. But really a lot of them were shooters and goons. You know what most of them did? Most of them accepted the fact that, yo, we got to sleep on the ground. We got to go do whatever it takes to still be on this tour, because when we get our chance to perform one song, not a whole set, one song, maybe some of 50's audience is going to come fuck with us. And maybe one day we could get our own tour. That's normal.
So the dressing room is small, and I asked her, like, oh, can I get ready inside your room? She's like, come and see the room. I come and see the room, and the room is large enough for us to get ready in it. Like, bro, you invited me on tour, bro. We're supposed to be trying to thug it out and make it work because we're friends and we're...
No. See, that's what I hate about this whole situation. We're thugging it out because we're friends. No, ma'am. I'm getting $80,000 a show, and I am paid to be here. I could have been anywhere in the world. I am getting paid to be here. I'm not thugging it out with you. Based on what I've worked for in my success, I don't have to do that. I am giving you an opportunity. You will never get 2,500 people that want to go see you in motherfucking Milwaukee. At least right now. Not saying she won't. Ever. You should take advantage of that. And you shouldn't think that we're thugging it out. Milwaukee already want to see me perform Munch.
Girls, like, hello? So we're getting our makeup done. Our chairs are like just back to back. But the room is not, it's not like there's a couch. Her wardrobe is able to fit in it, which is a big ass wardrobe. All her stuff is able to fit in it. She's good. She's good. And I'm good too. I give her space. After I'm done dressing up, I get out the room. I do not sit around in the room and shit because she don't even allow niggas to sit in the room. She just give niggas the boot like anytime she feel like it, which was kind of like weird too because like, girl, why can't just sit in the room and chill? Like, whatever. So, oh yeah, I forgot. That's because she was tight ever since the Philly show when I said something about the luggage. That is why everything was weird.
Now, I'm going to agree with Clea Trapper here. Ice Spice comes across to me as one of them beta females who basically isn't confrontational but holds up a grudge at any time she feels slighted. There's a lot of people like that. I ain't gonna lie, there's been times I've been like that. I'm not gonna say it's only certain people who do that. There's certain people who be like, yo, you know, maybe you don't wild out, but you be like, yo, I'm gonna remember that. And now I'm gonna use this against you type shit. So I do think Ice Spice is like that. Her demeanor and personality seems to come off like that. And I'll agree with Clea Trapper right here.
Afterwards. Now I put my bag, literally a tote, on the side of her couch, and she knows it's mine because she knows that's my bag. I put it on the side of the couch. Her mom and her little sister came in the room, so everybody got out the room. Like an hour goes by. I like go downstairs. I walk past the room. I see my bag, like my Telfar bag, outside of her door, and I'm just like, wait, why would they kick this little bag out? Like, this little bag was on the side of the couch. Like, why would it need to be kicked out the room? But it's crazy now, a few days later, and I'm not accusing anybody of nothing. It could have been anybody. You know what I'm saying? It could have been somebody that walked past the door and seen a bag in the front of Ice's door. My card was used. $700 and something was used at one of those designer retail websites, like Essence or something. I was so gagged. I was just like, what? But of course, when my bank got my money back, I didn't even make it a thing. But imagine somebody that only has $700 and something in the account. And like, yo, and just imagine how other people could react to that. Like, they would be so fucking gagged, bro. I'm just like, whatever. You know, that's crazy. Because why would you kick my bag out? But like I said, I'm not even going to say nothing. She's probably going to argue with me. She's probably going to something. Now, I stayed in New York a couple of days to work on my video shoot. When I came back, everything changed. So she told me to take a bunk on her bus because Riot was coming to the back. Riot's coming, so take a monk on the bus. I was like, okay, girl, I'm not gonna cock block. You wanna be with your man? Cool, granted. That's what she told me though.
Yeah, Ice Spice, I'll say this to you. You're fucking weird for acting like, you know, I think Ice Spice gotta, Ice Spice is gonna fall off in the worst way if she doesn't start showing her real self. Ice Spice, you're dating your producer, but you keep acting like you fucked 20 other niggas. That ruins your perception. It makes it seem like you're a whore. You're acting like you fucked Central C. You're acting like you fucked, well, I don't know if you did fuck TJ. Like, if your real life is dating your producer, nigga, that could be fire, but like, own it. Like you have to, after your music starts to simmer down, people want to know your personality and what you're about. And right now, your music has simmered down. I haven't heard a hot, like, you know what I mean? Like, we've heard you with a hot line, not a hot song. Think you the shit? You not even a fart. That's the last hot line I heard. Embrace the fact of what it is. She's been trying to hide that she's dating her fucking producer. Bro, that's just lame, because when all the gimmicks is done, you're going to still be with a nigga. And then we're just going to look at you as this is lame. Like, you could have branded it as your personality, right? Anyway, that's my opinion.
So I'm thinking when you're done, this is like a who knows, the bus ride is mad long. I'm thinking we're going to go back to the hotel when we get to where we going, like we're going to be in the same hotel. So when she got out the back room on the bus, we came out together. It was her, Riot, me, and the security. We're walking towards the elevator. We go inside the elevator. And this is something that she could have texted me, because she texted me when she said that he was coming on the bus and for me to take a bunk on the bus. So she goes, in the elevator, you're not going to get your own room? I was like, what? I didn't know I was getting my own room. I was mad confused. I'm like, oh, that's what I was trying to understand. And I stopped the elevator door from opening. Girl, why you can't say nothing to nobody? Like, why do you always try to give like an embarrassment kind of vibe? Like, it's not.
Ma'am, a man would have realized she's trying to call you a fucking leech. Now stop saying that you're friends with her. She's trying to say you're a leech. Though, like, put it like that. A man saying that to me, I wouldn't ask him for shit afterwards. I wouldn't even expect anything, and I would be so embarrassed by him even saying that I would realize where this situation is. Either I leave the tour, I pay my way for everything, but I don't need no more handouts. That's how a man looks at it. See, a woman looks at it different. Oh, we're still friends. That's not how you treat your friend. It ain't friendship, nigga.
Not even embarrassing, but it's like, that's the vibe that you make it seem like you try to give all the time. Like, girl, you could have texted me that, Cleo, make sure you get your own room. This is the hotel we staying at. Like, damn, why we gotta get to the hotel and you telling me you're not gonna get your own room? Like, I could have had the room booked already before we got here, boo. But on top of that, I didn't even know that I was paying for hotel rooms, because they're staying at five-star hotel rooms every place. Her label's covering everything. Label, everything's covered. You know what I'm saying? I'm an independent artist. Why would I come on this tour knowing that I had one day to prepare? Now I'm going to have to pay for five-star hotels in every city. This is not something that I signed up for. This is not something.
Ma'am, your privilege is showing. I've seen niggas follow a tour bus from city to city in a fucked up car and slept in the car. You see, a man wouldn't ask that question, because a man don't expect to share a hotel room with another man. And especially if his bitch come around, he wouldn't even dare. He would just retreat to wherever his car is. Only a female in her privilege is thinking, wait, why is that? Your privilege is showing, ma'am.
Something that I was prepared for. This is not something that I told my label about. Maybe they could have, not even maybe, they would have helped me. They would have helped me. But you gave me one single day to prepare for a tour that you knew about months ago. That's so crazy to me. But we know.
She didn't. You're not a part of the tour. She's trying to give you what you call her friend a spot. Obviously, she's doing it selfishly to look like she's a good friend. But you're not part of it. Her team doesn't respect you. Her security guard doesn't respect you. And she's at some point so frustrated with you, asking why you're not booking your own shit. It sounds like you should leave the tour, or start paying your way.
Oh, why now? We know now that you added me to the tour simply because you wanted to damage control. The situation with Baby Stormy was making you look crazy. You thought to yourself, and this is things that I realized after the fact. I told y'all, I already thought that she was trying to make it up, but it wasn't a makeup matter. It was her trying to clean up everything that was going on with her. And let's add Cleo to the tour so people think that I'm a good friend. So people think that I give opportunities to her and I'm nice and I'm good.
Yeah. So, chat, this is only in the female world. This is entitlement. This is all type of shit, man. Man, I've seen niggas who, before it really becomes even viable for them to really be part of the squad, they've slept on the ground. They have, you know what I mean? They have showered at public places, not to be a nuisance, just because they want to be kept around because they feel like they're benefiting somehow until they get it, till they get wherever it needs to go. Why does this chick think that, like, yo, she walking on the same type of paved golden road as Ice Spice?
Her hairstylist end up saying, like, you should stay. You got your fans coming out. You already promoted it yourself. Like, your fans is coming to see you. Do it for your fans. She put that battery in my back to really, like, I had to get my head back on the swivel. Like, yo, like, make the situation what you can make it and just ignore everything else. Fuck it. And at the end of this, you will address her and you will tell her how this situation made you feel. And if she doesn't care, that was never your friend. Some people don't even know what, and like, they don't know how they're making you feel until you tell them. But if she doesn't care, she was never your friend. So I ended up staying with the hairstylist. She let me stay inside her hotel room. Every city that we went to, I stayed with her, and she was mad nice, and it was so fun with her. Like, it really just gave, like, it was just fun. Like, it felt like how it was supposed to be with Ice, but she's fucking boring. Like, she's boring. She doesn't want to do anything. She doesn't even want to play Uno. Like, she doesn't want to do anything. The bus rides be bad, boring. It just be boring. So, like, being with her hairstylist really showed me, like, the fun side of the tour. And she even said it herself, like, yeah, you made this tour so, like, easy going. Like, you just made it fun. And I'm glad that she felt that way because she made that for me, too. And thank you, girl. Now, moving forward, this is when it starts to really feel like mistreatment and just weird stuff. So the hairstylist shows me like a menu and stuff.
Me personally, I hate when anybody, but it's specifically women, start to claim that they're being abused, ill-treated. They're starting to feel like they're being taken advantage of. And it's because they don't want to exit left on a situation. They want to stay there and then expect someone who probably isn't that fond of their presence to still treat them like a princess. You've gotten now months or a couple of weeks of examples of how Ice Spice and her team thinks about you. But you're still giving examples of how you feel you're getting mistreated as supposedly you should get treated like a princess. If I go somewhere, and this is the difference between men and women, a man quickly realizes, like, say you're hanging out with one of your friends, and they bring you around a bunch of other friends who are all men. It's a bunch of hood niggas, this, that, and third. They start talking to you crazy. One nigga just be like, yo, oh, that's your car right there? Nigga, give me the keys. I'm about to go drive it. You're not going to still stay there and be like, oh, I was still hanging around him thinking that they're going to treat me a little bit better. You would just leave. But only women get to keep playing the proverbial victim. Like, I'm wondering, at what point do you realize there's nobody forcing you to be on this tour? You have no contract to be here. You're not getting paid. It's clear that they're probably annoyed by your presence, whether rightly or wrongly. When do you say, I'm out? Or do you just sit there and be like, oh, they're not treating me well? Exactly.
She's like, oh, production and whatever. They're going to order food for everybody. Pick what you want. I was like, okay, I'll get a chicken salad just like you. Like, I'll just get a chicken salad. Then she shows me like...
J.S. Ye says, Akademiks, Ice told her she would be straight. Y'all need to learn about the music industry. Telling someone they will be straight. Yo, you could be straight as my guest. She wants artist treatment. Are you fucking stupid? Yo, why don't I have a dressing room? Yo, why is my bags? No, my nigga. Bro, yo. If a lot of y'all, I hope y'all not artists. Y'all don't got friends who are artists. Man, your favorite artist for the most part, go ask what Young Thug was doing before he got lit. Go ask what Lil Baby was doing. Bro, most of these artists do bitch work. Most of these artists, bro, Rollo showed up at the Breakfast Club on the all triage shit. That nigga was like security. That nigga was just a hired goon. Nobody was there like, hey, Rollo, you're like, let's talk about your music. The nigga showed up as a goon, nigga. Let's stop acting like these y'all are artists. This is like the NBA, my nigga. You're not old shit. You ain't old shit. You gonna have to earn this shit. Told my, you told her she gonna be straight. Man, you know what these male artists do? Some of these niggas, they're the shooters. Waka was the street nigga that was rocking with Gucci before a certain time. Bro, that's what it is. Like, why we care about, nigga, I don't give a fuck about her plight, nigga. I'm sorry. Men have to do whatever it takes to still even have a hand on the bus. Now y'all care about, friends. Hell out of here, man. Entitlement.
A message where somebody from production is like, Cleo is not.
Man, I know 3 artists who took a gun charge for the nigga who put them on, bro. Because when they first, they had talent. But nigga, they weren't no artists. Ain't no budget for them. They getting flown all over the place. And they ain't coached, nigga. I know a couple of them. I know one artist specifically. Bro, ain't no budget for you, nigga. The artist flew first class to LA. They had to do an interview and they had a studio session. That's the artist. There's no budget to fly you to LA. The tour bus that's going with all the equipment and shit, that's going to get to LA in 4 days. They rode on the bus. You think they could be like, oh no, I'm friends with you. How could you just leave me to be on the bus while you took a first class flight? Nigga, shut the fuck up. Why do we act differently when it's a female complaining? When we know that niggas is doing the dirty work.
Not a part of the budget. So I'm just like, how am I not a part of the budget, but y'all invited me on tour? Like, who?
See? Ice Spice don't make the budget. Ice Spice is a puppet. She doesn't understand how this shit works.
Who and why didn't they tell you? And why didn't they tell you that make sure Cleo's good? Make sure Cleo's good. Cleo is a part of the budget. Make sure Cleo's good. The same.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Ice Spice does not make her budget. Ice Spice's tour manager doesn't make the budget. Live Nation and her label makes the budget. And Ice Spice herself, if anything, you should have confronted Ice Spice. Girl, I ain't getting, like, damn, give me a per diem. Give me a per diem. Yo, okay, all right. I get it. We thugging it out here, but yo, could you pay me a per diem that I could, I need to go get some hair stuff, some makeup stuff. Shit, we might go to a city that I don't want to be on the bus, that I might want to get a room to kind of get myself. Could I get a per diem? Or I get like $200 a day, $300 a day? Bro, this is how shit works.
When you told me that I was gonna be good, why is your production saying that I'm not a part of the budget for a chicken salad? Chicken salad? I'm not a part of the budget for a chicken salad? Y'all could have bought that chicken salad and literally got the money from my manager or me. But y'all wanted to show me so bad that I can't get nothing and that nobody is here for me that I couldn't even get a chicken salad. I gagged. I was like, wow, this shit is corny. I ain't saying nothing. No, remember I said I wasn't saying anything about anything. I was just gonna take everything in and whatever. So my manager ends up getting me an assistant to come on tour with me, somebody to help. They met me in Chicago. So now the Chicago show was lit as fuck. It was so fun. I love Chicago. But yeah, she came, she helped me, whatever. And the only reason why she even came in the first place was because she was told that she was going to be able to go on Riot's bus. And then at the end of the show, she was told that Riot said you can't come on his bus. And she was just so confused because that's the reason why she came all the way to Chicago in the first place. And Riot is not even on his own bus. He's on the bus with Ice. So it was just so mind-boggling, you know? And he probably didn't even say that. They probably just didn't even want me to have anybody. And that was the vibe that I was starting to get, that they actually do want me to struggle. They want me to struggle a little bit. They want to see if I'm gonna stay. It's like they want to put this pressure on me. And let me tell you, the devil will not win, boo. He will not win. He will not win. He will not win. He was starting to get to me, but he didn't win. Sent her all the way back to New York, and I was left again with nobody. I got a little piece of help, and then I was done for. Now we're in Texas. We're in between Texas and Mexico. What do you guys think of when y'all think Texas, between Texas and Mexico? Desert, tumbleweeds, nothing for miles. No Uber Eats, no Uber to Eats, and there's nothing. We're at a Best Western or whatever one of those hotels are. We're in the middle of nowhere. That's how you know, because we're at one of those Best Western hotels. And yeah, no food. There's a McDonald's all the way down the block, 8-minute walk. Probably gonna get bit by scorpions and all sorts of other bugs while walking through the desert to McDonald's. So me and her hairstylist were in the hotel. We just sleeping and stuff. It's like 2 o'clock. We get up around like 5 or 6. I call Ice. I'm getting ready and shit. Me and her hairstylist about to make videos or whatever. I'm like, oh, let's make TikToks. She's like with that soulless demon face, just you're with my hairstylist, so like, damn, my bad. It was really seeming like she didn't really want me to be friends with her hairstylist, but it's like, damn, bitch, I don't got no friends. So I'm going to make friends with bitches that actually want to be my friend. I'm sorry. I hung up on her after that because it was just like, ew, like, all right, I'm with your hairstylist, so what that mean? Like, oh, like, I can't, like, I'm not ready, obviously. Like, it was just the attitude around it that was just so weird and corny to me. I'm just like, okay, whatever. Went downstairs, and I seen her in the lobby, and her and some other boy, one of Ice's friends, just standing there, you know, with basketball. I'm like, oh, what y'all just did? Oh, we was playing basketball, whatever. Nobody said anything about eating. Nobody. I'm like, me and the hairstylist keep talking about food. We like, oh, damn, we mad hungry. Like, we mad hungry, just a McDonald's. Nobody said anything about food while me and her are talking about how hungry we are. Now we go to the boys' bus, tour bus, and we just sitting on the bus. We just like, yo, like, can somebody come with us to McDonald's? Like, nobody want to walk there by themselves. We fake want a man with us. They like, oh, that's mad far. Like, nah, like, where there's a desert, it's scary. I'm like, okay. Nobody said anything about food still. Come to find out, everybody ate. Can you believe that? Everybody ate. Guess what? They all went to a steakhouse.
Yeah, nah, this part fucked up. I'll agree. But I think for whatever reason, Ice's team and her people, whether rightly or wrongly, start thinking that she was entitled. They just started doing shit without her. Eating without her, this and third. Still fucked up, but it's clear. They don't fuck with her no more.
Everybody went to a steakhouse and left me, the hairstylist, and the makeup artist. Everybody went to go get a bite. Steak, mash, cream corn, spinach. And we didn't have anything. We didn't eat at all. We're trying to figure out how to get a McDonald's. And y'all all ate already? Nobody mentioned it. You know why nobody mentioned it? Because it was a secret. It was a secret, and I gagged. One of the things that I have to charge to the game, I guess. I'm like, what? They said, don't say anything. We don't want to make it a problem. All right, I'm not going to say anything. One of the things I'm just going to have to bring up when I'm ready to leave. And that's another thing that I later realized when I reflected on everything, that this girl was really mad at me for saying something about that luggage, bro. She was so mad at me for saying something. Like, she don't want nobody say nothing to her. Like, she tried to low-key torture me. Like, she was trying to low-key do it. Like, she wasn't trying to do it too much, but she was trying to still, like, show me, like, yeah. And I'm just like, I didn't even know that until I brought all of this up to her. And she showed me that she didn't give a fuck. Girl, fuck you. I was like, oh my God, this went on tour with somebody that hates my guts. Wow. So for you guys that don't know how a tour bus looks, it looks like a slave ship. Very similar to a slave ship. 3 bunks stacked up on top of each other very tightly on each side. Some may have more, but this bus that we was on had 3. And then she has her big room in the back, which I was staying at for the first couple of days until I blew things by saying something about my bag. As an artist, why the hell would I want to leave the venue carrying my bags? We'll never know why she wanted me to look so crazy. We'll never know. Actually, we do know. But yeah. So that's how the bus looks. And while we were in New Orleans, there was another situation where we was on the bus from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Me and the makeup artist, me and the hairstylist, well, all of us, we were told to get on the bus because at this point, Ice doesn't even communicate with me anymore, by the way. She like slowly, gradually stopped talking to me. And that's because I think like she realized that I was like like getting cool with the people that worked for her. So now it's like she's kind of like treating me like a worker. But
No, she thought you were entitled, and she started to act as who she is, which is the tour is entirely based around her. And she saw you as you thinking that you could play games, or you thought you were too entitled, and she started treating you as, yeah, you're just one of them.
I was so confused. Like, you're not being my friend, so I'm going to make more friends. Like, girl, it's like she wanted me to be miserable and alone, and it just didn't happen because that's not what God had planned for me, boo.
Remember her saying this friend thing.
So they was told to get on the bus at 9, and nobody tells me anything. So I'm just doing what they said. You know, I don't get no text messages. Like I said, I don't. She doesn't tell me nothing. So I get on the bus at 9 a.m. because that's what her manager told them. Her manager doesn't even text me. That's how much I don't get anything told to me. So she was literally the one that was supposed to be talking to me. So I get on the bus at 9. Wake up at 2, and we're in the same place. So you can think about it. We're on a slave ship, right? From 9 to 2 p.m. in the same place, thinking that we're moving and that by the time we wake up, we won't even be there anymore. So to find out we're in the same place is so crazy. My legs are cramping now. Like, I'm just so confused. Like, niggas is treating us like fucking luggage for real. Like, yeah, let's just throw the luggage on the bus. Like, girl, what? We're humans. Can you tell us that you're not leaving right now? When somebody asks, like, why didn't we leave yet? Because Ice didn't feel like leaving yet. And I'm just like, bro, this is so crazy. I texted her. I was like, hey, are you okay? She's like, yeah, I'm on the way. I'm like, bro, what? You could have been told niggas not to get on the bus because you're not leaving yet. Y'all go and do something. Y'all walk around or look around, to travel around, whatever, because we're not leaving yet. But instead, you let us sit up in that tour bus for that long, girl. And you didn't even give a fuck when I told you about any of this. And that shit is what really hurts the most, how much she didn't give a fuck. So I'm actually glad that I didn't say anything during the tour. Let me tell y'all something. The type of person that I am, bro, if I say how I feel, which is this is how the situation in Philly made me feel, and I see that you don't give a fuck, that starts to turn me. So I didn't want to be turned so bad that I spaz on her. I spaz on her. I swing on her. I'm locked up. Ah, da, da, da. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't even want that to come out of this at all. Because the way she goes back and forth and the way she's ready to argue, that's somebody that knows that they got people behind her. Because that mouth would not be running like that 2 years ago. I'll tell you that much. I was going to leave after we was left in the desert and they went to the steakhouse behind our backs. I was going to leave after that. But I'm like, you know what? Let me do the Dallas and Houston show. Let me bring my girl Asian out. Let me make the best out of this situation once again. And that was going to be it. My mom, she wasn't able to make it to the New York show. She comes to Atlanta. She's like how she's coming to Atlanta because it was my aunt's 70th birthday. And she wanted to see me. So I'm like, damn, I got to do the Atlanta show just for her. Love you, mommy. Now we're going to get into the dispute that ended everything. So I addressed everything to her. I should actually show how I addressed it because although it was very long, I want you guys to also keep in mind how so close friendships and relationships feel. Like the breakup feels the same. The way you express yourself, it can kind of feel the same. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like it is very similar. So when I was explaining everything that I went through, it was a long ass paragraph. And like I was talking to my nigga, like I was breaking everything down because I want you to know exactly how I feel and how it made me feel. Exactly what I went through and how it made me feel. I want you to understand it. And I also want you to put yourself in my shoes and ask yourself if you would even go through that. You know what I'm saying? Because people fail to realize that she skipped a very important part in her career, which was the grind. She barely had to do that.
I agree with that.
She barely had to do that. And that's okay. Some people are lucky. Some people are lucky. And we're going to call it luck. We're not going to call it her being blessed because I don't think the Lord will bless somebody like her. Her soul it doesn't belong to the person above. She is very dark and very soulless. And I've never been around this girl for more than 10 hours. Anytime.
This was the biggest red flag for me. You spend 40 minutes of this video. Look, we're at the 40th minute. You spend 40 minutes saying this was your friend. Then now you're telling me why she isn't your friend. Oh, I never spent more than 10 hours around her. So why are you calling your friend?
Time I hung out with her, it was something very small, a small gathering, a small event. It was video shoots, you know what I'm saying? It never was chilling in the crib, face not done, chilling.
I checked out right here. If you can't say you've hung out with your friend that wasn't a gathering that was supposed to be public or an event, why are you calling this woman your friend? Chat, didn't I tell y'all? Everybody knows a girl who has mad other girlfriends, but they're fake friends. You know a good way to ask to see if girls are friends? Ask them if they ever heard their friend talk about anything to have to do with sex. And if they're like, nah, what? No, we don't talk about that. Yeah, you're not friends. You're not friends. Usually with friendships, men or, two men being friends or two women being friends, there's unflattering details. There is, oh, girl, you know what happened here? Oh, yeah, like, yeah, I fucked him, but, like, he had a small whatever, or, like, that's just, honestly, like, if girls gonna be honest with you about the conversation they have, they talk like that. Same with dudes. Two niggas ain't friends if they don't talk about the bitches they fucked. Or the bitches they would fuck. Like, you know what I mean? If you friends with a nigga and y'all never talked about bitches y'all done fucked, would fuck, that bitch is a hoe. Yo, I'm about to slide on this chick. If y'all never, it's not your friend, bro. It's not your friend. Your friend gonna know that you cheating on your girl. If it's somebody not your friend, they don't know. Your friend gonna know about, you know what I mean? Oh, if you're a female, oh, you fucked that nigga first night. But you usually tell every nigga that they gotta wait 5 months. Your friend gonna know that, not the stranger. So once she said this, I'm like, oh, she not friends with Ice Spicer. She was lying.
You get what I'm saying? Like, on some real friend shit. That's why I kind of got annoyed when a lot of people thought he was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, oh, but it was like, we were still cool. Like, that was still my girl, bro. So it was just her energy. I got to witness this very firsthand. I was around her every day, 24/7. I mean, not all the time, because she would go straight to the back into that room, and when I would see her, like at the venue and whatever, because after the Philly situation, I barely saw her. She was dark. She just, oh my God, like, it's even scary to talk about. Like, bro, that girl, she needs to be saved. Like, I don't know if she was always like that, this Hollywood, but Hollywood never.
Yo, I'm tired of y'all people trying to, like, make. Let me just keep it a being with y'all. Brother, Ice Spice is too fucking stupid to like, all this, like, oh, y'all think she's some evil witch, Illuminati, dark energy. Shut the fuck up. Ice Spice is none of that. Nobody want a bitch whose only fucking skill is skinning out her pussy and putting these two fingers and bending over. I'm sorry, like, she's not the Illuminati first round pick, bro. Like, stop it, bro. Okay? What Ice Spice is good at being, and this is what I personally believe, Ice Spice is good at being fake. She knows how to play people, and she knows how to be innocent. She's seen by the masses as a girl that don't get into shit, that don't really have an opinion on shit, but is nice and cute and kind of is sexual. She plays that role really well. If you think she's anything else, you're a fucking idiot. Okay? All this dark energy, blah, blah. Now, do I think she be in there trolling? Like, when people be like, oh, look at her at the Super Bowl, she's throwing up these signs. Bruh, like, my nigga, have you ever heard Ice Spice speak for more than 5 minutes straight? Never. Bro, you think she's the Illuminati's #1 draft pick? Like, come on. So, like, all this, like, oh, dark energy, we don't give a, like, I'm sorry. Like, you don't even know her personality. Like, it's not like Ice Spice is, like, one of the people who talks a lot and is, like, really starting to influence people and be like, oh, maybe she has this, like, she's trying to convert people with her dark energy. If Ice Spice got some dark energy, the only people that's experiencing it is the Riot nigga who's fucking her and her label who's dealing with her, my nigga. Like, bro, we gotta stop giving these artists too much credit for being, like, smart. They're not.
It changed me. Like, Hollywood never changed me. But Nikki was very, very correct when she said, ain't no friends in the game. Ain't no friends in the game. But me thinking, like, oh, like, I was cool with Ice, like, before.
And before y'all little Barb start clipping me, be like, oh, look, even that calling her out. Nikki like that too. Now, granted, I don't think Nikki is a fake person in terms of her whole persona, but I think Nikki started playing the game of chess and started being cool with these girls to benefit her plight, not her career, but her plight in getting at her enemies. Okay, that's what I believe when it comes to like Nikki and what she may have placated to with these women. It's the same with these women. Like, bro, I don't think Ice Spice is evil. I think Ice Spice realized she's a girl who niggas think are cute, that if she shuts the fuck up, flirts with the right people, acts like, bro, you know I've talked to Ice Spice. Bro, Ice Spice seems like the sweetest girl, my nigga. Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, nigga, what I'm saying today and what I've said before, Ice Spice probably should hate my guts. You know what she's not gonna do? What Carisha does. Fuck you, Akademiks. Fuck you, nigga. Like, she ain't gonna say that. Nigga, if she hates my guts, I will never know. That's the fakeness. And that's good. Like, you kind of got, like, as a female, you want to be fake a bit. Like, if I had to sign a female artist, yeah, be fake. Because if you tell your real, truthful opinion about Ak, he's going to go disrespect you, violate you, or try to help end your career. You go say it about Joe Budden. So how about you just smile, keep it moving, oh, that's whatever, and just, yeah. You're basically an NPC. Ice Spice is the NPC. She does have real opinion, but she's smart enough to know it doesn't fucking matter when dealing with industry people and doesn't matter when it comes to dealing with fans. I can't knock her for it because that's what's working.
All of this, da-da-da-da. I didn't think, like, she was going to be a weirdo over time. Like, that shit was crazy. So when I told her about everything, she literally turned around. Like, when I say everything, I told her everything. I'm going to put it in a screenshot. Honestly.
All right, let me read some of this. Thanks for bringing me on tour. It was an interesting experience. I will say overall, you could have been a better host. It was beginning to feel like I asked you to come and not the other way around. Niggas never checked on me, not once, because I was told I was going to be with you, and gradually started feeling like Khadija invited me. I wasn't even that close to her before this, and I was going to leave as soon as you told me to get my own room because I was under the impression I wasn't paying for hotel rooms.
It felt like it could have been a
All right, come on, scroll up.
Communication here.
Hotel rooms. And even if it came down to you wanting to be with your man, the least niggas could have did was to accommodate me since I'm already not getting paid. So she agrees with, she again, I keep telling y'all, she not getting paid, right? I didn't even feel welcome, but yeah, she convinced me. She convinced me, to stay, and that's why I pulled through the whole shit. And I know you're gonna say some shit to invalidate how I feel, but bro, put yourself in my shoes real quick. If your friend invites you somewhere, I hate when she uses the word friendship or friend, to be with them, and all of a sudden, shit changes. How you not communicate anything? Cause no shade, you gave me one day to prepare for a month tour. I know I was about to pay for several hotels. You just said blah blah. Okay. The bag situation gagged me alone, cause why would you, as my friend, not want to make sure I'm not carrying the big ass bags while leaving the venue? As an artist and a friend, yeah, you see, friend, capitalize, that you invited, that looks mad crazy, but I paid it since you was acting like you ain't understand where I was coming from. Almost left again when niggas went to the steakhouse while we was in the middle of West Bubblefuck and ain't invite no one. Damn well, blah, blah, blah.
That she told.
Then the fact that the niggas had us on the bus from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. just in one place. So she's going over everything she's kind of said, you know.
Her manager, basically, after.
But don't invite me no shit like this ever again if it's just gonna make me feel unwelcome. It did not give I miss you come on tour with me like I was mad confused, and you would have known that if you checked on your friend one time during this whole thing. Let me stop saying friend, cause it do not give that at all. with the way you be moving sometimes. But in conclusion, I'm not mad. I just wanted to let you know where things left off. But have fun.
Tell my manager that I'm gonna need to get my own room.
And then she put some laughing emojis. And then Ice Spice says, nah, you're mad ungrateful. But I expect that right now, by now. Even James said it. Not even going to over-explain myself. Also didn't know you wasn't on the bus right now. You really stayed in Atlanta. I feel this is a cover-up.
What I was confused.
They say you need to communicate with your managers more.
She told her manager to tell my manager that I'm going to need to get my own room. What I was confused on is that...
my fault for inviting you, and then look at your tweets. She says, cover up what, girl? You must have read that with your eyes closed. I literally broke down mad events that had me feeling unwelcome. And you, what? My bad, chat. This is hard to read. Feeling unwelcome. You think you had a fairy godmother, bro? Blah, 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 blah. Okay.
I felt in Philly, but you couldn't tell me how you felt in Philly.
Let me just read what I say. Did you stay in Atlanta? She says, yes. Then she says, your favorite eater must be out there. Yes.
And that was...
Then she says, girl, boo, you wanted to be in Deja room. I guess Deja is like the hairstylist or whoever you're talking about. All day sleeping. You're so incredibly ungrateful and needy. It's insane.
That's why
everybody's grinding. You must think I'm a robot. I'm also human. You're not my responsibility. I don't know why you act like this. For real, shit is sad, man.
We weren't really...
Where the fuck was you gonna put your assistant? What? Bye, Cleo.
Friends. That's how I...
You know how many times niggas ordered food and didn't tell me? Like, nah, no way. This is really how you felt and didn't speak up. He said, bet, laugh my ass off. To call me needy as an artist is mad funny. Okay, back to my same point. This ain't like, oh, you're coming on just as a friend. She's coming on as an artist.
I realized that we weren't really friends.
She said, why Cash not on by Bus if he the opener? Oh, I guess, was Cash Cobain on this tour? I guess she said, why Cash is not on my bus? If he's basically showing her, yo, you realize even our opener, I guess Cash Cobain's the opener, he's not on the bus. He said, whatever.
Friends,
since I'm so terrible to you, stop being my friend. I don't give a fuck.
But had the...
Said, I know you don't. That's my point. XOXO.
Audacity to say that I didn't...
So why come? Mind you staying in Deja's room, I'm paying for.
Say any of those,
acting like niggas had you on the street begging
up
for
to
food.
you.
That shit Yachty was talking about. I guess she's talking about Yachty exposing Caribou or exposing whoever for being entitled. He said, what the fuck are you talking about?
Because
talking about this, what James said, this what Yachty was talking about. Girl, should I get a second opinion from everybody? Let me know. I guess she's trying to say that she gonna expose it. Then Ice Spice says, didn't you already get a second opinion from Deja? I got to figure out who Deja is. She got fired, clearly. Yeah, if your hairstylist is with this girl all day and you think this girl's talking shit about you, he said, didn't you get a second opinion from Deja? Yeah, I think Deja's fired.
I'm scared of you.
I'm talking to you and you keep talking about what someone else said like they know what I'm talking about. Didn't I just tell you?
Why would I be scared of you?
Girl, my man is in fucking New York. Stop playing with my head top. And stop speaking on my boyfriend. Word, I'm entitled because I wanted somebody to bring my bag to the car that brought it out. Like, I kind of agree with her on the bag thing. I ain't gonna lie. She said, like, what the fuck? Is that serious? A bag wanting my suitcase to be brought back to the car? Shut the fuck up. I'm convinced you just want to use certain words. Or maybe you just learned it yesterday. But it's nothing entitled about wanting my suitcase to be brought to the fucking car if we go into the same place. You so selfish and mad funny, you can't even see someone else's point of view. Just yours. And then I guess she posts her tweets and be like, we'll save that story for another day.
I didn't want to say all those...
It says, oh, for when you're dropping a single, that's what Ice Spice said, a single, right?
Stuff above.
And then she says, girl, how about today? Because you ran to unfollow me off everything so your fans could come and start tagging me and shit. And you already know I'm not gonna stay
then
quiet when they start commenting on my stuff. Like, stop talking to me, bro, because I came to you on some respectful shit. Because I ain't want to do it while I was on tour. That wasn't the time or place. Be for real, bitch. No, for real. Bitch told me to go to hell after all that. Okay, cute.
Completely.
I says you the opposite of respectful. You gonna act like you ain't try to call me dumb, saying I just learned words. She said you disrespected me by first bringing up my boyfriend, girl. Laugh my ass off. Saying I'm in Atlanta to cheat is disrespectful. Said enjoy your little story time. Enjoy being friendless. Enjoy being careerless. Nah, Ice Spice got the clapbacks. Enjoy being careerless.
That's what you did when I mentioned the stuff that happened. And
laughing my ass off. Mind you, two completely different things, but I guess that was in the drafts because you're weird like that. So you think you're the only bitch I was friends with? Entitled loser who thinks the world revolves around them.
Philly.
Then she says to Ice, how the fuck could I think the world revolves around me after everything I just said I went through? And I'm still not saying anything crazy. Everything you said just proves you generally weird you are.
Nor did.
Then Ice says, you said enjoy being friendless. You thought you ate that. What the fuck does that make
you? Did not care. So
then she says, let me clock this quick. Nothing about me give careerless. Just because you're where you're at don't give you any type of right to think I'm careerless. Bitch, I'm blessed in every aspect and will continue to be blessed. Fuck is you talking about?
With that being
said, I said that because you ain't never bring anybody around you. I speak on your career, your job. Nothing we have a dispute about friendship. Like, what the fuck? You're talking about career.
I was to explain everything like how I explain.
You everywhere with it. She says they go hand in hand. You wouldn't know. She said, girl, to you, you have a different definition of everything in your head.
Explained it.
And then Ice says, mind you, you was with my childhood friend on the Europe leg, college friends on the US leg, and your bum ass, who I thought was a friend as well. So when did it get friendless?
You would.
And she says, now I'm a bum. Oh shit. Laugh my ass off. I'm out.
Literally
said, bum ass. Yes. Cry about a hotel room. Then this chick says, you're the dumbest bitch the Lord has ever put on this earth. Wasn't nobody complaining about a hotel room, bitch. That's the only thing you fucking see out of everything. I said you could have communicated because I never knew I'd be paying for a hotel in every city. I got invited a day before. Why the fuck would I want to come out of pocket for something I wasn't even prepared for? If I knew, I would have made the decision not to come. It's not about being a bum. It's about putting myself first, you dumb hoe. It's my money.
Care.
It's a laugh my ass off. Niggas was fiending to call me a bum. I'm crying. I'm going to tear you a new one soon. Oh, why she cut that? Hold on.
You would literally not care.
Hold on. I'm trying to see the last part of this. What? Yeah, she cut the shit off.
You would literally
it's a crap about a hotel room.
Not care.
Okay. Hopefully something. You can't see the rest.
At all.
Yeah, she cut the rest. Maybe there's more?
So it's not even about being scared to say it to her. It's about being scared to see your reaction in person. Like, your reaction would have led to something bad. And I wouldn't even have been able to say everything that I just said. You would have cut me off. But the fact that I said so much and all you had to say was that somebody was ungrateful, you just wanted all of this to be a reason to call somebody ungrateful. You wanted all of this so that when something was to happen or you was to mistreat me, it was like, girl, look at all I did for you. You mad ungrateful. Like, girl, just because you gave somebody an opportunity doesn't mean you have to treat them like shit. And I could tell that everything that was happening with management or production, that was all from your mouth. Is what I'm now coming to understand. That you was the one behind the scenes making sure that Cleo don't get no chicken salad or make sure she don't get no room. Make sure Cleo not in my room. Like, but how you gonna tell me I'm gonna be with you? That doesn't make any sense. So if you were so mad about the bag situation in Philly, why didn't you just straight up tell me, bro, this tour shit is not gonna work out? That's what you should have just said. But since you didn't say that, and I just got a hint of just weirdness, I took a step back and just made the opportunity what I could make it. But it wasn't genuine at all. Nothing that you do is genuine. Everything is calculated. Like I said, I was the token black friend. You didn't have your other best friend around because you said that she didn't match.
I agree with that.
your aesthetic. Like there's something very wrong with somebody that is only friends with somebody for their aesthetic.
Yeah, yeah, you know, again, I don't got a horse in the race in this. I don't give two fucks about this, bro. I've been in this game too long to give a fuck about whether it's Ice Spice side or the front side. Ice Spice, shorty, let me tell you this. The jig is up. Two things. Your music ain't hitting the way it used to hit. You need to get a personality because these gimmicks. How many more niggas you're gonna cheat on your boyfriend? Riot, bro. Gain some balls, my nigga. Like, you're producing all her hits and she's on the record saying she's fucking other men. And I mean, I guess it's like a market employee, so you know she's not really doing it because I don't think she fucks Central C. But like, dude, you realize she could exist as a really dope artist with her claiming you as her boyfriend. Don't be Safari, my nigga, right? Like, let her claim you, my nigga. That's what it is. Here's the point. The music ain't hitting the same no more. Ice, what's going to happen is you're going to have to showcase a personality or you're going to get the fuck on out of here. That's the reality of it. Second of all, it's clear you have an issue with people trying to identify your blackness or your lack thereof, or people just trying to figure out your race, ethnicity, or whatever the thing is. Ice Spice, we don't want no more dark-skinned friends with you, okay? So whatever little identity problems you have going on, we don't want no black girls, like dark-skinned black girls, to try to offset whatever people think about you. You're going to have to now start being honest and real. Because I'm going to be honest with you, like, I think some of your fakeness has led to all of this shit, where now people are looking at you to say you're a fraud. And even though I do think this girl, even though I just reviewed her video, I think she's entitled as fuck. I guess maybe if I was her, I would feel entitled because I'm looking at you and you're using me. You need to act like you're down with this here blackness and you got a black best friend. So yeah, nigga, I don't expect to be treated just as a independent artist. I think you're going to treat me as a friend and an artist. So I expect more because I'm being honest with you. Like, as an independent artist, she's entitled. As someone who thinks that, oh no, Ice has been doing a lot like my friend. No, she's not entitled, right? So again, I'm calling out this fake friendship, but I do believe that this friendship had some utility for Ice Spice, because Ice Spice keep trying to prove to people that despite her looking light bright and having some pumpkin colored hair, that she's like black, or she could like compare it to like the hood bitches. I don't think it'll work. And I think, you know, this is the second time she's been exposed. I think it's clipped. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I don't know what's wrong with you, but I should have never let you take my swag. I should have never even gave you a piece of it, because Lord knows that you was wearing bodysuits and Jordans when you first came out. Now all of a sudden it's mini skirts, it's little dresses, and big chunky boots. Like, girl, that's me. And I let you have it because I thought we was friends. But boo, you gonna have to give it back and figure something out now, because I don't like what I did not like that at all. But you know what I'm initially going to do? Charge it to the game and let everybody know what type of human being you are. Because it's not even like what type of girl you are. What type of human being you are. You're not a girl's girl. You're not for the girls at all. You're not. That's why you barely have any friends, and that's why you most definitely don't have any black friends. Never seen any black girl around her. And the black friend.
Now, I got to pause here. Again, I'm not on either one of these people's sides. This is corny, too. You were the token black friend, but as long as it was benefiting your career, you weren't singing this tune, right? You weren't the one that was jumping out and saying she doesn't have black friends. She, like... No, you played the role as a token black friend because it could have helped your career, and you just hope that her quote-unquote friendship with you was going to just put you in more favorable situations. Don't be fake. Don't be fake. If you wasn't saying it back then, I don't want to hear it now. Now, I do believe that about Ice Spice, period, but nah, I don't want to hear from you because you were the token black friend, and while you were the tokenized Negro, you didn't give a fuck while it was beneficial to you, so I'm not going for it.
Friend that you did have, expose you. But I'm doing this shit a little differently because I want people to actually feel it. I want people to actually feel it. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all can still support her and y'all can still love her down. Y'all could do everything. But let me tell y'all what y'all not gonna do. Don't disrespect me behind her. Don't disrespect me behind her, because I was nothing but a good friend to her. I'm telling you, bro. Y'all didn't even like the way how this girl dressed when she first came out. Come on, Y2K? I had a Y2K party in 2021 that I didn't even know Ice in 2021. She told me when we first, oh, let's talk about the first time we met because it's really gaggy to me that all of a sudden I'm the bum and I'm careerless. When we first met, you told me that it was a full circle moment. How can I turn into a careerless bum because of a hotel room that you didn't tell me that I was going to pay for? That's my fucking money. That's my money. If I want to use, what I use my money for is what I want to use my money for. And there's plenty of it. It's plenty of it, girl. It's plenty of it. So I should come out of pocket thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars for somebody that's not even trying to promote me being on her tour. The only thing you wanted to promote was that you was giving somebody an opportunity. Like, oh yeah, Cleo posted it so everybody knows that. Da, da, da. Like, bro, you did not want to shine any sort of light on me. And when you shined a light, you dimmed it. And you
Yo, Cleo, get a fucking grip. Ice Spice don't owe you shit. I don't know a song by you. Get a fucking grip. Oh, you didn't really shine a light on me. You dimmed it. Nobody knows you.
You made sure you dimmed it down. You dimmed it down. And you made sure those speakers on that stage was not even loud. You made sure of it every time.
You're an opener. Message to any opener. As I said, in 2016, I seen Roy Woods perform with every light on. Nigga, I never knew an arena could get that bright, nigga. They had an Apple logo on the fucking curtains. He didn't even get to perform in front of the whole set. That was reserved for Drake. I think Future was gonna come out too. That was reserved for Drake. That nigga performed in front of the curtains, the Apple logo, because Drake was getting $20 million from Apple for putting his album on for a week. He performed in front of the curtains, and I ain't gonna lie to you, nigga. He could have threw the mic away and just sing a cappella, nigga. Yes, when you're the opener, they don't turn the speakers up to the maximum capacity. They don't turn the lights all the way down. They don't give you the light show. You're the fucking opener. You don't get none of that shit that they're reserved for the goddamn headliner. And I don't give a fuck if it's your friend, your enemy, could be your brother, your sister, your mama, your daughter and son. That's how it goes. If you ever see the opener's mic louder than the headliner's mic, that's a problem. The fucking house speakers louder for the opener than the headliner, or even same, that's a problem. I'm telling you.
Time. And it was such a learning experience, bro. Nobody had any idea what I was going through before
Exactly, chat. All treble, nigga. Nigga, they had subwoofers, Roy Woods. Nigga, not one of them subwoofers turned on for motherfucking Roy Woods. That nigga was singing falsetto the whole time, nigga. That nigga was singing falsetto. Yo, the beat dropped, nigga. You ain't hear nothing, nigga. They only saved that shit, nigga. When Drake came on stage, nigga, they had fire, thunder, lightning, rain. They had all type of shit going on, nigga. Nigga, they had speakers coming up from the floor, coming from the ceiling. Yes, nigga, he's the fucking headliner, nigga. It takes $250,000 to get up in these goddamn arenas. And motherfucker, the person who sold him tickets to cover the bill, that's the person that get all the speakers. That's the person that get the lights in the spotlight. Yeah, what you do, you get, hey, read in front of the class type of treatment. Everybody looking at you while they eating their popcorn, while they texting, while they be like, yo, oh shit, I got in here early. Oh shit, let's go. Yes, yes, yes.
Even got on that stage, and even when I got off that stage, it's like I couldn't even go into her room when I was done performing. When I was done performing, I had nowhere to go because when I come to the room, it's I don't want nobody in her room right now. Like, damn,
bro, yo, I'm not gassed. I'm not trying to make no nigga. Yachty invited me to go see him and the Concrete niggas. Caribou was there too in Vegas, my nigga. He said, come watch the show. At the end of the show, come back to my room and I want to chop it up with you, Big Ack. Cool. Say less. I sat there and watched all these Concrete niggas perform. I ain't know one of their names at that moment. Bruv, them niggas was on the side with me, nigga. They ain't had no room neither. They wasn't complaining. Well, you think they be like, oh, where's my room at? No, nigga, Yachty gets the room. Them niggas was vibing in the VIP section. Niggas sipping a drink, talking to some hoes, doing their thing. They don't got no private room. It's Yachty's show. Nobody give a fuck about y'all niggas. It's Yachty's show. What the hell is wrong with this girl? We did not come to see you. Newsflash. Your name, you think your name not being on the tour thing is a disrespect to you. If anything, it should tell you that they sold the tickets without you. You see, that's where she's not getting hand in hand. If they invite me somewhere and I'm like, yo, they don't put my name on the bill, and everywhere I'm going is sold out, what I'm going to say is they didn't need me to sell this shit out. It didn't really matter if I'm here. That's the problem. She's not understanding.
It's like she treating niggas like they her fans. Like I thought we was sissies. Like what's going on? Why niggas?
Yo, Hemi Lifestyle, you my nigga, bro. But stop it, bro. Told my Ice says she paying for everything. Bro, within reason, bro. Like, she's an independent artist. She's not a guest. Bro, yo, I really, from the bottom of my heart, my nigga, yo. It's like I tell y'all the real behind the industry, and y'all really don't, like, y'all think I'm lying. Bro, like what more y'all, why do y'all think, bro, these artists, let's go to Rolling Loud, bro. Let's go to Rolling Loud, bro. Have they announced a lineup? Bruv, I'm going to be honest with you. Everybody that's down on this list right here, they're performing for free. Like, these niggas are performing for free. You know what their benefit is? They get to use this flyer. You're performing on a day at noon. But Cardi is performing at 10 o'clock that night. Bro, they're performing when the parking lot is empty, bro. Bro, stop acting like these artists. And if you don't know a song by this woman, cut it out. I don't care, man, woman, child, or not. If you ain't got a reason why people buy tickets for you, you get treated like shit. Bro, in a lot of cities, niggas gotta sell 100 tickets to get on stage. That's a fact. So when you hear these artists, they're like, oh no, my best friend said I'm going on tour. Bruv, take the entitlement out of your fucking breath. You don't deserve to be on tour with Ice Spice. Whatever your personal thing is, that's not for me to get involved in. But when you saying, oh, you don't have a room, my nigga, if you could, like, I ain't even trying to disrespect these artists, like, real talk, I'm really not. If you could find Lil Birdie's trailer at Rolling Loud, I'll give you $1,000. He don't got a trailer. He got 2 tickets, nigga, and a VIP pass, nigga. That's it. He's not getting paid. Everybody on this line right here probably is getting, like, everybody here is getting $2,500 or $5,000. Everybody on this line right here is getting $5,000 to $10,000. I ain't gonna lie. Boston Richie got to go up because Boston Richie got a hot song right now. Actually, let me stop because OT7 Quantity said he getting 60 grand. So let me stop right here after Caribou. Bro, I'm keeping it being with you. Bro, one of my mans performed at Rolling Loud. The last time Rolling Loud was in New York. Bro, got paid $2,500. But you know what he gets to say? So he did his set. Nobody showed the first set. I ain't going to tell you his name. Nobody showed the first set. He's a New York artist. But there was another lit New York artist that performed later that brought him back out, and he performed the same song. You know when he walking out that time? His mans is recording. They posted on the gram saying, yo, he's performing in front of 30,000 people. It's like a marketing thing. Like, bro, he got paid $2,500. He performed pretty much in front of an empty parking lot for his set. But another hot rapper brought him out later with the crowd, and he performed there. He recorded that, put it on the gram. Now he getting booked for $15,000 for like a solo shit because they think, bro, this is all a game, bro. This is the music industry, my nigga. Yo, let me tell you this, man. For all y'all artists who entitled, man, an artist, the difference between the artist and the nigga picking up trash at the venue is only a few people liking your music. Never get too big-headed. A lot of y'all favorite artists used to perform, like, say they have 2 performances a day, they're going to wear the same clothes. They don't have the luxury of wardrobe changes during the performances and they have this clothes for this time. No, some of them, nigga, they're sleeping in their car. They're doing everything. Like, bro, like, we got to stop with the entitlement, bro. These artists, Yo, if I don't know a hit song of yours, you don't deserve to be there. I'm sorry. What's her hit song? What's her hit song? Why the fuck are we talking about her on the Ice Spice tour? I don't give a fuck if y'all keep saying, oh, it's her friend. Cut it out, nigga. This is business.
You just can't go inside your room. I know what's going on. You want to exercise your power. You want to show that this is your shit. You run this shit. This is your show. I understood that already when I came on tour. And I understood that. But you wanted to make me feel that. Like, that's the sick part about everything. That you wanted to make me feel less than. You didn't even tell anybody on that tour. I bet you didn't. Make sure Cleo's good. Make sure anything Cleo wants she get. Or make sure Cleo's good. Make sure Cleo's good.
All right, supposedly Ice Spice is like, I don't know if this is true. Ice Spice's stylist is speaking on this. I don't even know why this is a big deal, but Ice Spice's stylist was speaking on this whole thing, and apparently, is this Nikki? Yeah, okay. Ice Spice's stylist supposedly is backing up Ice Spice. Now, didn't I tell you? Whoever this nigga is, if he was a stylist, he's fired already, right? Like, whoever this nigga is, a hairstyle, whatever the fuck he does, he's fired. So, of course, he's going to back up Cleo instead of Ice Spice. Because the moment Cleo use your name to go at your boss, I'm firing you too. Like, if my worker is siding with somebody who I don't know, you're fired. Anyway, let's hear this.
My experience firsthand with the whole Ice Spice and Cleo tension shit. As some of you may know or probably don't know, I am a personal stylist, and I was hired as a backup stylist for Ice Spice tour. And when I say everything that Cleo was saying is dead ass true, is dead ass true. So basically, I was more on the side with Spice. They had me like all in her rooms, like I'm all on that side. Like, you know, like I wasn't over there with Cleo and them. Like they was singling them out. Like, you know, the other hairstylists and all that type of shit, they were singling them out. Okay, it was a few things that caught me off guard. The first thing that caught me off guard was when I first made it there, okay, I get with Spice, and me and her cool as hell, so we just be regularly talking about shit. I see she type got an attitude, so I asked her, like, what's up? Like, you good type shit? Like, you know, filling her out. She like, oh, yeah, I'm cool, woo, woo. It's just Cleo black ass doing too much. I'm like, damn, hold up. She like, oh, she think like, my workers is supposed to be working with her. Like, she think everybody that's here for me.
Now, let me pause this and just keep it a bean. I definitely think that Ice Spice probably used colorist words like black ass. Yeah, I do think so. So, I agree. I'm so far, cool.
It's supposed to be here for her. Like, girl, where's your team at? Wooty, wooty, woo. So, you know me. Like, I'm like, yeah, like, I feel you type shit. I feel you. But I'm already knowing that Cleo was already coming last minute. So, like, you know, but I'm still thinking at the same time, like, she got a group. She got people that's there for her. Like, she got her people. But to find out she didn't, like, you know, while I was there, like, you know, it was like, damn. So that was that. And I guess that's what Cleo talking about when she said the whole, like, the bag shit with the security guard and shit like that. Mind you, we in Texas. So we is at the hotel and shit. It's in the middle of nowhere. Everybody hungry. Everybody hungry. And Spice, like, when she want to eat, she want to eat. So Spice say, like, all right, y'all, we finna go get something to eat real quick. Come on. So I'm like, where Cleo and them at? Like, Cleo and them coming too? She like, oh, they all want to be grouped up all on the other side of the hotel. Like, fuck it, I'm hungry. I don't got time to be waiting for nobody. So I'm like, damn, like, you know, like, but I wasn't finna say nothing, though. I wasn't finna text Cleo. I wasn't even finna, like, you know, I'm letting shit play how I was finna play. So we go get something to eat type shit. We at the steakhouse and shit like that. And Cleo is texting her while we at the steakhouse. She texting her like, hey, boo, da-da-da-da-da, I'm hungry, da-da-da-da-da, like, y'all don't want to go get nothing to eat, woo, woo, woo. Spice not texting back. Like, I see the messages. Spice not texting back. So she not texting back and shit. I'm feeling bad. Like, I'm like, damn. So I make sure, like, I was bringing some extra food back because I'm like, you know, I'm going to just, you know, split my shit with them. So we get back to the hotel and shit. I go up there and I go up in the room and I'm like, yeah, so y'all still hungry? Woo, woo, I brought some food back. She like, what the fuck you mean you brought some food back? Like, whoa, whoa, you went to McDonald's? Like, da-da-da-da. I'm like, no, we went to the steakhouse. She like, no, like, what? Motherfuckers got me fucked up, Z. Hell no, like, I'm tired of this shit. I already been going through this shit these last few days. Fuck this. She's self-considerate, all of this. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I don't even know why she brought me here. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Like, fuck this. Like, basically, like, she was ready. Like, she was ready to start, you know, getting active. So I'm trying to calm her down and shit like that because, like, I don't really want no tension. I don't really want no shit to go on. Plus, two, like, I had just walked down there to their room. So it was gonna seem like I probably just came back and instigated some shit and started some shit. So I'm like, let me not even be on that type time. So I'm trying to calm her down. I end up being able to calm her down and shit like that. She calms down. She like, nah, man, though, like, I really want to say something, woo, 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 but you know what, like, you right, I'm gonna give it time and shit, like, I'm gonna just wait until it's more ending towards it, and I'm gonna text her, woo, 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 like, you know, and I'm like, shit, like, you know, do what you gotta do. So now, I get back in the room with Ice, she on FaceTime with Riot, she letting him know, like, yeah, she doing too much, she blowing my scale. She was like, bitches gotta go, they asking for too much, woo, woo, bitches acting broke. Like, I'm really tired of her black ass. And I'm like, damn, like, why does she keep saying this? Like, what? And, you know, I'm not really thinking nothing too much of it because, like, you know, like, I guess she mixed with black or something like that. But, like, to actually hear Cleo's whole story, that bitch colorist, like, yeah. And Spice, like, I know, you probably ain't fucking with me after this, but shit, I'm black my damn self. And I'm walking around this bitch looking like Boo Boo the Fool to support you. And you black ass this, black ass that, and was treating the old girl how you was treating her. Shit, you know? So I walk out the room real quick to go spark my 1-2-1-2 type shit. And as I'm out there, I'm like, damn, like, I feel bad for Cleo type shit. And I really felt like Spice wasn't seeing what she was doing, but she knew what she was doing, but she wasn't seeing, like, how brutal that shit really was. So I text her, like, you know, trying to let her know, like, hey, friend, like, I think you low-key tweaking. Like, you know, you probably, you know, think about how you low-key probably got old girl feeling type shit. I'm finna post the messages in the next video. I'm finna do the next video right now, so just go to my page, man. Alright, this the part 2 of the whole Cleo and Ice Spice shit. But this comment right here, this did have me dead because, yeah. Alright, but yeah, Cleo too, you forgetting a whole bunch of other shit that happened too. Or like, to mention it. Like when we was in Miami in a truck on the way to the club and you was on Aux. Y'all, I don't know if this girl forgot to unadd the album or something, but y'all know who album rocking right now. Y'all knew what the fuck came on. Yeah. Ice was heated. Brokey. So obviously, you know, Ice tell her like, she like, turn that weak ass shit off. And like the way she was looking at her and the way she said it, it was like she basically said, I'm finna smack the shit out you. So now, right, we pull up to the club.
Whose album she talking about? Like, is that Nicki Minaj? Hey, Buddha Beats, I'm about to go check out, AD just text me, I'm about to go check out the No Jumper Cypher and the response and say, hey, bruh, man, I'm sick of this shit, man. Listen, bruv, yo, let me just keep it a bean. You fucking colored hair weirdo, nigga. If I'm paying you to be my stylist, nigga, shut the fuck up and be gay in the corner, nigga. Y'all know who's Ice Spice's ops. Lotto her ops and Nicki her ops. She don't want to hear them records. You're not breaking news, nigga. Listen, if I'm in the car, I ain't gonna lie, I got on my sister one time. Nigga, shorty bought a car, I hopped in the car. Nigga, the first thing she plays some Meek Mill shit. Nigga, what the fuck? I'm over here paying your bills and you over here fuck. Nigga, I'm over here hiring you. Nigga, the fuck you. This shit, this only. Now, granted, I mean, it don't matter in the grand scheme of things, but you can't be that mad. Why you mad that Ice Spice don't want to hear no Nicki Minaj or whoever the fuck? What song is Brokey? I don't know what that is. Nigga, I'm sorry, yo. Y'all trying to make Ice look so crazy, and I'm so sorry. I'm just not mad about it. She was paying your bills. The other chick got invited. I'm sorry. Yes. She has a right to get mad. What do you think? You're like telling some type of new shit? Yo, if you're in the car with me and our ops don't want me to exist and if I don't exist, you don't get paid, bitch, you're not playing my ops music in the car with me. How about you go get paid by my ops then, you dumbass bitch? I'm sorry. You go get paid by my ops then. I'm done paying you. You go get paid by my ops. This is why this corny nigga is sitting here in the car looking through the sunroof with his fucking orange hair. Yeah, looking stupid as fuck. That's why you're unemployed. Yes, there's nothing wrong with Ice Spice did there. Cleo or whoever the fuck dealing with Ice, y'all not supposed to play her ops music. I'm sorry. It's cool. I gotta back her up on that. What you think? Like she's supposed to be like, oh, that's the gag. You could play Nicki Minaj. Nigga, fuck Nicki. If I'm paying you and I'm Ice, fuck Nicki. I don't give a fuck about these other hoes. I'm sorry. We think Nicki's some type of goddess? Nicki ain't cutting y'all checks. Fuck are you talking about?
So we in a club, we in a corner. It's me, Cleo, and Riot. We letting Ice like be all up in the front, do her thing right now. Woo, woo, woo. So I'm peeping. Ice keep turning back around to see where Riot at. So it's me, Cleo, Riot. So I can tell Ice was low key like, what the fuck? Like, why is he on that side? Why he, you know, that type of shit. So she keep looking back with a stank face. But she not saying nothing, but we all slick like, you know, like, she just want her man up there type shit. So, you know, Riot being cool, like, he talking to Cleo and shit like that. Like, he low-key was peeping what the fuck was going on. And he was low-key, like, feeling bad type shit. Like, I can tell he was low-key feeling bad about that shit. So, you know, he, like, passing shots. He passing her shots. She passed me the bottle. We hitting the bottle, shit like that. But once he actually passed her the bottle, that made Ice like come back around like to come grab him type shit. She all like, bring your ass over here, woo, woo, woo. She not even telling us to come over there. Like, we like, what the fuck? Like, that shit weird as hell. So now as the club like ending, we supposed to be leaving and shit like that. Now it's two separate trucks outside. Like, you know, obviously stating that it was gonna be two different rides. So Ice and Riot, they get in one truck, me, Cleo, and this other girl get in the other truck. And we was just all talking all over it. Like what we thought over the night type shit. And we all low-key peeped and thought the same thing. Like, did she think Riot was on that type shit? Like, what type of time she was on? But shit, ain't no type of time and Riot was on too, though. Because Cleo was looking good as fuck, I ain't gonna lie. All right, so now we in the car.
Because somebody tell this gay nigga to get a grip, man. Boy, Riot is over here listening to, he's producing songs where motherfucking Central C is talking about banging his bitch's guts out, nigga. And he's cool with that. That nigga not cheating on no goddamn Ice Spice, nigga. That nigga just sitting there collecting his publishing checks and just being a good boy, bro. Like, come on, nigga. Bro, Riot ain't on shit, nigga. Nigga, Riot is a safari for motherfucking Ice Spice. Let's keep it a beam.
And like I said, Riot was already peeping that Ice was low-key doing Cleo petty. So he ended up texting her. And when he texted her, this how we knew her ass was on some weird shit and she felt some type of way. Like, what she said was just out of proportion. Like, she was doing way too much. Like, I ain't even know the bitch talk like this. And for all the motherfuckers that saying I'm trolling and shit, no, I'm not trolling. Like, she fired me, so it's like, fuck, I might as well.
Told you. Let's cut this one off. All right, man. Yo, Ice Spice, let me give you some advice. I do think your fakeness gotta stop. Riot's your niggas, start claiming him. Cause the weird shit, like, you're making him look like a cuck, and I don't think he's a cuck. He's also the reason why your music career is really where it's at, because he's producing the majority of the sound, and what we think of as an Ice Spice sound, he has basically created. Be yourself, shorty. You look attractive, but let me tell you this. In hip-hop history, there's always an attractive bitch, and it always fades. Ain't nothing fade more than the beauty, quickly. What won't change is if people fall in love with your personality. We don't know who you are. We can't tell if you some chick who just think you a cheater, who like a mean girl. Like, we don't know who you are. And that's what's going to come back to bite you. Unfortunately, your music ain't that good. Your music lasts 2 months. When you drop a song, 60 days, it's out of here. If you're lucky, it's 90. And if it's a really big song, 120. But you don't get them songs that people feel like they're knowing you. You need to correct that very quickly if you want to last, because I'm going to be honest with you. I see Sexy Red passing you, and I didn't think that nobody was going to pass. I thought you were going to compete with Cardi B. But Cardi B ain't put out music in goddamn like 6 years, and your trajectory to get to her, you've now stabilized. Sexy Red finna pass you if she hasn't passed you maybe in a month. Okay? Now, with all that being said, that's me giving you positive advice and really constructive advice for your career. Let me say this. I know you clearly have a problem with your identity and your ethnicity and your blackness or lack thereof. Get over it. Okay? Same way how they get at Cardi B and they don't like when Cardi B says certain shit. You're going to have to get over it. You trying to hire black friends and use them part of a promo to make you seem more black, that's done. It's corny. They know they're being used, and then they feel a way when they don't feel the benefits of being used, even in the friend capacity. Okay, so you need to cut that out. Secondly, you need to realize and learn to be in your career being alone. You don't need to put nobody on. Yo, Nicki Minaj been in this shit for 20 years. She ain't put one girl on. Why the fuck you over here trying to put these other bitches on? What are you doing? You need to learn to bring your team down to a skeleton level and just keep going and keep trekking forward. It's clear these people weren't your friends before. If your gay stylist is talking shit about you when you just paid him for a whole tour, that's a problem. Lock in with a loyal stylist, manager, keep Riot. Just shrink it down to people you know you could trust. Because this also is making you look crazy. You have these people who are giving narratives about you now where half of the people think that you're like some demonic witch sent from Illuminativille. And I'm sorry, Ice, you're too stupid to be in there. Like, you don't qualify, like you wouldn't pass the IQ test to even be with the devil. So I know all you're doing is just throwing up a couple signs and doing some dumb shit because maybe you're a labeler or somebody who's your handler. I think you're completely a handler. Like, you're a handler product. And I'm saying this with all due respect because I do like Ice Spice. But she has to make a couple of corrections to correct this path. And if she does, she won't get in weird cloud chasers like this trying to speak up and trying to, get their 2 minutes of fame, right? Like, I could only imagine he's only saying this that Nicki could hire him. Nicki don't want a nappy head nigga like you with that type of haircut, brother. Okay, Nicki likes her wigs from, was it Tay? Or whoever the fuck? Yeah, Nicki likes that. Nicki don't want whatever the fuck you got going on, my brother. So she not going to hire you. You just basically ran your mouth for no reason. Okay?
The part two of the whole Cleo and Ice Spice shit.
Cut this off. So anyway, Ice Spice, just rein it in, yo.
But this comment right here.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, just rein it in. I'll leave it at that. Okay?
This did have me dead. Because
all right. What the fuck? This nigga's haunting me. God damn it. All right. I think we're good with Ice Spice today. We're good with Ice Spice, right? Oh, no. Ice Spice addressed it. Oh, my God. We got to hear Ice Spice addressing this shit. Yo, Ice Spice, I'm going to be honest with you. Love you, girl. I think you're a beautiful girl. I think you're a sweet girl, even if you're pretending or not. But I see why your personality don't jump out. Every time you talk, I see why they say you might have a light syndrome of Down, like a light dose of Down syndrome. I see why you don't talk too much. You're not Cardi B, who's like a talker. You're not even Lotto. Just listen to this.
Y'all put in laughing faces. Y'all know this is not funny. Crashing out is sad, you guys. Like, the scary part of fame, honestly, is the moment that somebody feels like they can no longer use your platform or like they're not getting exactly what they want out of a situation the way that they want it. You know what I mean? It's like that's when they decide to crash out every single time. Like, I'm noticing a pattern, bro.
And again, a lot of times when we say this, sometimes even ourselves are hypocrites of this. Ice, all you need to say is this is mutual using. Like, you're using these people, right? You're using some of these women who are darker skin tone to kind of help, prove your blackness or like your connection to that. So you're using them too. It's just that when you use them and you're done with using them, you could just move on. And they feel empty because they walk away with nothing. So they go to exposing you, right? So they don't have anything else to gain. So they got to expose you. You don't have to expose them because you could just go find someone else.
And the shit is sad because I genuinely was trying to help her. Like, I'm like, yo, do you want to just come on this tour? You know what I'm saying? Like, you could just like join. like mad last minute type shit. What had actually happened is that we added another tour bus. So I'm like, now we have extra room. We have extra bunks. So I'm like, oh, let me see.
Ice Spice, you're fucking lying. You weren't trying to help her at all. Stop the fucking cap. Like, bruh. Yeah, these artists are so on it. Like, bruv. Ice Spice. Like, you like the rest of y'all artists. Bro, this is all for clout. Like, you around AMP, you around Ty Lil, you around all these guys. It's for clout. Like, it's not you trying to help anyone. You're looking at them as this is a mutual thing. They're going to help you and you're going to help them. Right? Like, yeah. I hate when artists are acting like they're doing some altruistic act. No, you're not. Like, you're kind of just, you know what I mean? Like, and I mean this all throughout. Like, you think Drake magically just loves AMP? You think Drake just throws Duke in a motherfucking like collage? Like, brother, like, yo, listen, man. We just can't be fucking dumb. Like, these artists know what the fuck is going on. Whether it's Drake, whether it's Ice Spice, they know what's going on, my nigga. Like, everything is mutually beneficial. When an artist tells you they were genuinely trying to help somebody, they just think you're so fucking stupid that you're gonna actually believe that lie, that you're not gonna see the inherent benefit that they seek or they were gonna have in it, right? Like Ice Spice, right? Ice Spice realized there's a horny bunch of niggas in the streaming community. Being around AMP, Ty Lil, it's good for that audience, right? She doesn't have to say much. They're going to do the most. Just like you bringing your friend on tour. You bringing your friend on tour. Of course, your friend is thinking like Ty Lil right here is thinking, oh shit, it's Ice Spice. Like, that's a celebrity. But you have your benefit you're getting too. Like, you bring your friend on tour. You think you're giving her a gift? Yeah, she would think that because, oh, Ice Spice is bringing me on tour. But then we all know that your ethnicity, your loyalty, your friendships are in question. People think that you're a chick who talks behind people's back after the whole Nicki Minaj situation. It's important that you showed people that, no, some of my friends or who you think are my friends fuck with me, right? Like, bro, this is kind of self-explanatory. Anyway, let me keep playing.
See if Cleo wants to come, feel me? So she could do like her songs and stuff like that. But that's what the fuck I get for trying to be a good person. It's whatever, bro. Honestly, like, you know, that's
Cap, you're not being a good person, my nigga. Like, that's what you get for trying to use someone and that person not understanding is mutually beneficial. So, you know, the only Cleo fucked it up by, every artist get used. You're supposed to realize you're at the bottom of the totem pole. You let them get whatever they want to get off, but you also get the fact that they got clout, this and third, and hopefully at one point y'all get on the same level or you get to reverse it.
it's not gonna stop me from still trying to be a good person. Like, I'm gonna always help the next person out. Like, and that's really my fault for real, because whatever though. But to say like just to leave out so many details is crazy. Like, how you not gonna tell the people, bitch, we was on them rides at the theme park screaming our vocal cords out, like to the point where the next day it was hard to perform. Like, bitch, we was having fun. So for you to try to sit here and complain about a chicken salad, it's like you never came to me talking about a chicken salad. What are you really talking about right now? You gonna send me a whole essay after tour? Like, you just gonna get off the bus? I don't even know you got off the bus. And you gonna send me an essay with an intro, bodies, and a conclusion, like, and you want me to try to like analyze this shit and figure out how I'm wrong when all I did was share my stage with you when I ain't even have to do that. You got less than 10,000 listeners and I'm sharing my stage with you and you feeling so entitled. Like, you thinking that my peoples that work for me is supposed to work for you too? Like, that's so crazy to me. Like, how I'm in the shower, you gon' barge in while I'm butt ass naked trying to press me about some bags that you gotta carry some bags. What? Like, Nah, that's that shit, bro. But that's all I could do, y'all. All I could do is sigh about it, cause it's just like, what can you do, bro? It's like, damn, crash outs and they going on rants, bro. Crash outs and they going on rants, but fuck it though. At the end of the day, it's whatever, bro. Like this shit comes with it, you know. Like y'all see clearly, this will come with it, bro. Right? So fuck it. But the whole thing that's blowing me right now is like talking about some dark energy, trying to compare a tour bus to a slave ship. Like, what are you talking about right now? What? That is crazy to me, bro. That's
Ice Spice is a gaslight queen. I can tell. Shit. I like it for her, but she a gaslight queen.
so crazy to me. Like, you really gonna be friends with somebody for 2 years, but the whole time you feel like they soulless and dark? Like, you sound dumb as hell, bitch. If anything, we both need saving. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Like, we
Yo, Ice, you ain't never beaten these allegations, yo. Ice, you're too dumb. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I don't think you're a dumb person, but like, you're just not Illuminati material, bro. Like, a fat ass don't qualify you for the Illuminati. Like, come on, bro.
was dead ass we was at the movie theaters. We was siphon. Bitch, you not gonna tell the people how we was at an Italian restaurant and you ate so much fucking food, you fucking vacuum, that the
Oh
server
shit.
was like, where did the food go?
Hey, at that moment, I realized Ice Spice is one of them girls who talks behind people's back and is like, she's not what they call a girl's girl. She talks shit about other girls. She said, "You fucking vacuum."
Like, stop it right now. You talking about some, she ain't let me to the back of her room on her tour bus. She had this big ass room. Bitch, can I play with my pussy one time? In my bed one time? Like, damn, you want to sleep in my bed every day? That's crazy to me.
I don't know why Ice Spice sounds like she's 14 right here, like when she's talking like this.
In my bed one time? Like, damn, you want to sleep in my bed every day? That's crazy to me. Anyways, yeah, I'm about to actually go to sleep for real this time, but I'm about to announce the
Okay, anyway. God bless them both. I think they're both wrong in certain aspects. I think they could both learn from it. Cleo, learn what being a new independent artist in this game and what you just won't get. Nothing is gifted. Everything is worked for. And Ice, stop using people to validate you, and also start showing people your personality. Like whatever it is, even if it's awkward, people will like it. Trust me. Weirder people have prospered. Okay. Let's go see what's going on. We're gonna get to the Boosie and Rollo thing. We'll probably do it afterwards, but apparently no jumper dropped a cipher. Let's listen to this shit right here. Let's listen to this shit.
Yeah. Sprit. Aye. I'm on a lonely mission. I'm trying to tell you shit get ugly when that pole come out. I'm on the prowl, I'm trying to catch a scully. Boy, I'm stamped in every state. Why you think these niggas love me? I'm still riding with that Drake. Catch me thugging out in public, catch them lacking broad.
So, Ice Spice's Y2K, you feel me, sold I think like 15 or 20K first week. And that's not terrible, man. Like, she is happy about it. She said her other project sold 10K first week. I'm happy for her. People shouldn't really, no one should really be surprised. I ain't gonna lie, sales for everyone's really down right now. I feel like the only people sales who would like probably go up is like if Kendrick dropped, or like obviously if Taylor Swift dropped, possibly if Drake dropped. Actually, honestly, I feel like Drake, you feel me, if he drops, he shouldn't do anything rap at the moment, you feel me? Everyone's against him. Everyone's trying to, you feel me? So, yeah, but kudos to Ice Spice, bro. She's happy. Y'all should be happy for her too. Like, ain't gonna lie, bro. Ice Spice doesn't even have to do music. And when I say that, you feel me? Bad Baby made 50 mil doing OF. Ice Spice, if she goes under her first year, she's making at least 20, 30. No cap. But it's your boy Big Actings. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what's up.